I am someone here. It's my channel, of course. I'm someone here. What am I even saying? How should I proceed with the stream? I'm indecisive and a nerd. Oh, we're good. Guts 19. Let's see. Am I live? Am I visibly live? There we go. The audio works. We have confirmation. Double tap the like. Double tap the like. Wow, wow, wow. Wah, 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 ah. What's up? Wah, what's up? We got the Wugan G5 right here. No, come on. Where's the flashlight? There we go. I've also got a Lego set right here. It's a Harry Plopper, or Harry Popper. Harry, dang it. A Harry Potter set. And I think I've got to fix all this because I did some cleaning today. Wow. Wow, that's pretty old actually. True echo, echo, yeet. All right, let's fix these one at a time real quick. We need Homer on one, right? People seem to like Homer. If I find something before Homer I like. No, don't do that. I messed up. There it is. Okay. Oh, gotta take my glasses off to do this. Oh, all right, come on. Come on. Come on. Show me. Nope. Show me the magic. Okay, I've got text. Nope, I got gallery. Let's at least put something cool on there. That's not cool. I don't know. It's not that cool. How about I always feel like somebody's watching me. How about like some Sonic the Hedgehog looking ones? There we go. Okay, so let's turn the other one on. What does that say? Subscribe, huh? And it's gonna cycle through stuff, isn't it? Yeah. I've been here before. Oh, what's going on? Well, what? What is going on here? Okay, no. I want this one. What's going on? Oh. The pure insanity of this app, these items, everything. Once you get them set, if you unplug them, they are, yeah. Okay, so if I'm not talking, that's why I'm trying to get Homer or something on the screen here for everyone to enjoy. Give you that for a minute before I can find Homer. Okay, there's Homer. Got you. Okay. Send it. Save it. Save it to the device. Thank you. Okay, now. It should say ask me stuff, right? I think I have it saved. Ask me stuff. Right? And then I've got to put a scrolling effect on it. You can't save the scrolling effect. It's weird. No, not. All right, there we go. And colors. There's colors. Do a gradient on it. There we go. Okay. And I should be able to turn it off. Everything works. We're good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Complicated BS, y'all. What's up, 3 people? How you doing, 3 people? 2 likes. Appreciate every time everyone's here. Appreciate it. Thank you. Obviously, in this build, there is 2 minifigures. You got the bus driver, and you got Home Slice McDiggity Scarhead from the Magical Academy of McDiggity Doo, right? And then can find here's his wand. Hold on. And what's the name of the owl? It's like Penguin or something, right? Penguin. Which orchestra you listening? What? Karaoke, the silent orchestra. Uh, what's up, David? How you doing, David? So yeah, we got a couple of these. They're already built. This is a set from the Prisoner of Azkaban, the Night Bus. This one is one of the first ones that the first version of this that came out. It's from 2004. I've been collecting Lego my entire life, so I figured this is my personal channel. Eventually, I was gonna have to talk about it. I don't remember how much I paid for it. A lot of the Harry Potter and like licensed set I bought back when I bought them because they were on like clearance and stuff. I think I actually really like this set a whole lot, so I think I just bought this outright. Good, good. You said good, good. Okay, good, good, good. I listened to lots of orchestras though. Like for real, like Glenn Miller. I love like jazzy orchestras. I like friggin' Philharmonics. I like music, man. Music is what drives like existence, y'all. Like if you don't get music, I get it. Okay, there's a lot of people who don't, and those people are always like missing something. Not that they're missing everything, just that they're missing a little something. And everyone listens to music, right? But someone who defines themselves by like exactly what they listen to is just not defining themselves by like what they like. And if they are, that's fine. You're like one kind of music, and it's the only thing you listen to. It's fine. But I just listen to it all. So yeah, if you'd like to ask me stuff, welcome 12 people and 2 likes. Thanks for being here. 10 people, 2 likes. Keep it updated because YouTube's lying. Let's go for a cheers. Anyone out there trying to keep up, try not to. It's gonna hurt you. Uh, Kanye West, make Kanye old Kanye again. What up, Magical VR? Mag One Cal VR. I'm building the set, the Night Bus from Prisoner of Azkaban, set number 4755 from 2004. No, there's a one in there, so it's Mag One Cal VR. I hate to be like, I hate to be a terrible, terrible person with like severe dyslexia. Actually, it makes me feel really good. No, I know, Magical. I know. I'm just messing with you. It's an old joke. I keep bringing it back. Maybe I should just throw it away, throw it back in the lake. Hey, Magical. You know how much I like Legos? I also like other things like hammers and knives and machetes. There's a machete under my table. Oh, hey, you know what else I have under the table? I got 2 machetes under my table. Oh, hold on. Wait. Nope. Look, I dropped it. Look at it. I've got 3 machetes under the table. And I'm wondering, maybe I should learn to juggle. Maybe I should learn to juggle it. Huh? No, we're not doing that. We're not. I'm not gonna try now. I said I should learn to juggle, right? Oh, I gotta say, out of all of my machetes, the Fiskars is the nicest, y'all. The Fiskar is the nicest. I don't know what it is. Fiskar's got a name to it, you know. And also, if you ever, oh, you knew it, huh? Really? Well, did you expect that I'd have Hulk hands? Did you expect that I'd be a Hulk? Oh, okay. No, I can turn it on and off. It's really cool. Remember, folks, I'm in the entertainment category for a very reason. Life's too serious to take it always so seriously. No, no, you're all right, dude. No one inspects the Spanish Inquisition. But I do have to start putting this together. Sorry if I just go everywhere and all over the place. Not my fault. All right. You see, there's old instructions, 2004. It's weird that this plastic bag kind of like looks like the paper bags that they would make now, although that was, I don't think that's what that looked like. Pretty sure it was a white bag with a number on it, a white stripe bag. But yeah, look, they never gave you like parts or nothing. Kind of like knockoff instructions. Yeah, it's from 2004. I even have some older Harry Potter ones too, with the yellow faces. That's too old. Hey, what's up, Mister? Mister. My name is Jiggity McScarhead. Hello, Mister. I'm gonna turn you into frog, Mister Foggington. What's up? How you doing, Mister Numbers? How you been? And also, can I have me ball back? Can we go to Ballback Temple? Remember, life is too fucking short to not just reference everything you possibly could ever know, or possibly have ever known, or not. You know, I am picky. I do remember this, like buying this and building this originally, and I remember it was a good build. I like a good build. Part of the reason why I'm pretty sure I still have it. You've been good. I've been good. Yeah, I actually. So, even though it looks like nothing's really changed in here, I did a couple things. Numbers. I straightened up the sign. I took everything out. I put everything back in. I put Francis up so he's like a little bit more on the screen. So if you like remember last night's stream and tonight's stream, everything got moved out of here on wheels, cleaned, and then everything got put back. So just remember, like. I periodically have to do crap like that around here. Because, like, it's the garage, everything accumulates dirt. And it's already accumulating more dirt down here, so. I can see, like, some wood shavings from where I nervously cut the edge of the table. I've got a little bit more edge on the end of the table this time. I pushed the table back, and I pulled the top forward. Yeah, it took about 3 hours. But magical, everything's on wheels, right? So like that cart, I have a table set up, just put the tools on the table, roll him out, roll this stuff out. Everything just got rolled out. So okay, well that's the other thing is like it's all by design. You got to put things on wheels in a garage with all this crap. I'm sorry if you disagree with that, but I'm not gonna get like someone out here to help move a table. It's just got to be on wheels. So you put 2 lockers on the front, and you're fine. Anyway, build your own tables too. I don't know why people are especially people who watch my channel. I don't know why you go out and like buy a table. Oh, it's the Googs. It's the king of Googles, and effing Google. So it was pretty warm yesterday. It's pretty cold today. So I couldn't go out and work on the deck, but I did go and make some money out in Durham. Am I doing something wrong? No, I'm missing something. Okay. No, okay. I got you. All right. I'm right here. Gotta flip it over. What is that? What is that? What is that? How do you put that on there? What? What? Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. Gotta put the little wingy bits right there on there so that you're reinforcing, I guess, the bumper, or what will eventually be the bumper. Nah, Googs, you're good, dude. I just was like, when I got out of like the stream, yeah, see, there's no part count on it, so it's a little more challenging, to be honest. You always miss stuff on. You gotta like pay attention to these pictures. Older sets are so I remember like living through the era of bad instructions, and so like when I buy like, let's say like a knockoff set, I don't really have very much issue with it, to be honest. But the kid might. But I remember building this when I bought it because I wanted this set. I thought this was a pretty cool had cool features and stuff when I was, you know, like when I bought it. If you remember the night bus from the movie, it's got like beds that like shift back and forth in the whole cabin and on each of the levels, and it incorporates that. Man, we've all got auto corrected, right? Hold on, I'm gonna catch up and chat in just a second, but I'm gonna place a few pieces here so I can stay ahead. I'm only on step number 10 after these placements, so. And I love Lego too. I think Lego is probably, it's not, Lego didn't invent the automatic binding brick, but they certainly perfected like how to make it perfect. Like I've been told that the tolerances on these bricks are insane, right? Mr. Numbers, actually maybe I should do some 15-sec movie recs on Harry Potter movies. Like it's not my favorite series. I didn't grow up like watching the movies or nothing, right? Like, but when I was like when my kid was younger, right, we'd watch some of them. I remember the first, second, third, and fourth one, fifth. Maybe I don't know if I watched all of the ending of it. I really didn't care at that point. Uh, Diamonds in my chat, diamonds in my chat, diamonds in my chat, yo, diamonds, 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 8888888. What up, Diamond? Zah! Everyone loves giant Lego head. Giant Lego head. I turned autocorrect off on my phone when I use it. I have it set to so that if I need autocorrect, I have soft key suggestions that I can choose, but it won't. Cool, yeah. Uh, All right, cool. Okay, so I got a couple pieces to place here, and then I got to double check, right? Like I said, there's you got to look at old Lego instructions. You can't just assume that you got all the pieces. Yeah, here's two like spikes hanging up the front. Nowadays they'll be like, hey, there's 6 pieces you got to put on, right? You know, because we're all dumb. I mean, I'll freely admit being dumb. I don't have a problem with that. So many people are just unwilling to admit to it. It's okay. Just be like, yeah, I don't get it. It's all right. I'm dumb. I'm willing to be educated on the subject, but you know what? Who cares? I get it. That's a six. That's a square. What's a square? Did I have one of these? Do I have one? Do I? Yeah, I do. Hold on. Look. Okay. So, if my phone changed what I typed as I typed it, it would be 100% unusable. I think the problem is that like my thumbs have always been so big that phone typing, texting, all that crap doesn't really work well for me at all. But I will point out that like swipe text works great for me. Like I can kind of really like really, and it's like thanks. Okay, I'll be there in like 20 minutes or something. Uh, Definitely censorship. Well, you know, like purple Legos are badass. That's another reason why I bought it, because like if you're like a Lego person, right? You do occasionally just buy things because you've never seen Legos in that color, and I think that's part of the reason I bought this. What up? What up? Hey, Al, I fixed your sign so you're not all crooked looking. You might be a little like we never sleep cut out, but like I got you sitting there a little bit nicer now. I didn't have anything set up. Everything was cleared out. I got all of it cleaned. Everything put back in. So it was a very time costly expenditure. Cheers. I got a big ass box. I got a couple big ass boxes of Lego. But I'm going through a big ass box of Lego where all of the sets are still together. Right? Like, I don't have the instructions for him, but he's a full size Lightning McQueen. He's pretty much still intact. You could probably break him out, like maybe, I don't know. Last Lego stuff you built was in space, early 90s. So Blacktron, Mtron, Magnetron is one of my favorites. Blacktron was like as a kid. The original Blacktron with like the all black suits with like the utility the utility belt like all the stuff on it. Those are some of my favorite prints. So they're supposed to bring. I think they brought like an old looking Blacktron style back or whatever. Um, hold on, wait. I'm doing this wrong. And I did acquire a brush so that if I found any dusty pieces, just go ahead and dust it off. The Lego ISS. I have a Lego space shuttle up there from I think it's 2008 or something. It's like $100 when I bought it. I remember that one specifically. Um, yeah. Hold on, I gotta put these plastic. I gotta put these plastic pieces together. I think the one thing about Lego is like the parts are standardized. That's the thing I like the most about it. Ah, I did not pay well enough attention, my friends. And the moon. What? Oh, and the ISS and the moon. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. There are some really great Lego sets out. I think some of my favorites that came out recently last year was they were like the space sets, the Lego City space sets. I thought those were pretty cool. What am I looking for? Two of these. Ba 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 ba. The little front wheels, or wheels, I should say. Hold on. Okay, it's hard to see. It's got kind of like that glossy coat you expect on these things, but it's slightly more glossy than the new ones. It's hard to see. Also, I need reading glasses. I'll admit that freely here on stream. If I could afford them, I already bought them, by the way. And a little door at the back end. All right, so I can make cool spaceships with any Lego set. Give me a car set, an instant spaceship. Just take the wheels off. Give me a Barbie set. I'll find a way to make the spaceship at set. By the way, that's you writing a song about Googs making like the other sets, the alternate builds. It's a song about Googs. He's making the alternate builds. The Barbie lady and the Hot Wheels dude were husband and wife. Okay, like you guys are definitely gonna write your own. I mean, like, and where's Mr. Numbers? What did you say? The last stuff was the '90s. Yeah. So was it like? Hold on, Mr. Numbers. Was it like in the '90s? That was like either like the Blacktron, the Big B Blacktron, where like the dudes, the spacesuits had like the zipper down one side, like a slash zipper on the one side. Uh, there's there's a lot of stuff, man. Dude, the Barbie lady and the Hot Wheels dude were all like getting it on with the Micro Machines guy. Yo, you guys are crazy down there. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. By the way, lest we not forget that the Micro Machine guys, he's always finishing so quick. You can't see it. It's too fast. It's just like, hey, how's it going? I'm here to bang you. Bang, 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 bang. Well, I'm done. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Bye. Sorry if that was inappropriate. Life is inappropriate. I apologize for you're worried about. Are you worrying about how the urine? That's inappropriate. Yeah, fucking the other day, someone told me it was like you're inappropriate. I was like, well, I apologize for you thinking I'm inappropriate. They're like, thank you. They were like, what? I said, you're very welcome. And I walked away. And they were confused. Okay, so I've got a couple small 3-piece pillars. What's people saying? Okay. She was banging the micro machine guy. LOL, nice. I had a huge micro machine playset. So did I. I think I might still have a couple of them kicking around. I know I had the barn, uh, and I know I have a van. I got a little bit later in my life. The van, the big van that like opened up with like the military set inside or whatever. It was like a military van. Yeah, I've got one upstairs. I don't know if it has all the parts. I've got some small parts to certain ones, this and that. You know, it's not like it's not like I've got every piece like still locked down. And most of my micro machines, to be honest, that were still in good enough shape, I gave to a friend of mine, Chris, out at Toy Freak or Toy Freaks or whatever, Toys Freak or whatever. I'll share his fucking channel out tomorrow or something. I'll figure out a time to do it. Hold on, let me double check to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because it's starting to give me parts, you see. Like, no parts, no parts. Hey, you got parts. It's like the evolution of Lego sets. And imagine, they wanted to make everything all digital. Nah, man, don't do that. History needs Lego set manuals to exist. It's the only reason I have half of the friggin' stuff I still have. Because I thought the manual was just as impressive as the friggin' whatchamacallit. But I also need a bigger bag, and I have a bunch of bigger bags for this, so. They still sell the cheapo sets of plastic bags. You can get a car for whatever, $4 or $5. That was a couple nights ago, Googs. This one's a Technic car. It's got like gears and Technic action, and it'll do like piston rocking. It's kind of cool. And same with this one, but they don't come in plastic bags anymore. They come in paper bags. And I also had made a Hot Rod Cat car too. Yeah, all right. So, okay, where am I at? Because once I put the set together, right? Once I put the set together, then I can chill out, talk to people, establish that asking me stuff is kind of the important part here. And everyone can bask at the fortunes of watching me put together a slightly, it's not very frustrating, it's very actually nice, but it's a slightly frustrating Lego set because the instructions and my eyeballs don't work particularly well anymore. All right, you got the top front fender right there. You put this window piece right there. Fair. Everything looks good. We're up to date. Looks nice and strong. I need this piece. Dang it, hold on. This piece. No, I see. That one square, 1x1 square is the dashboard. Fair enough. All my parents had to do, oh yeah, sorry, hold on. All my parents had to do was provide me with a 5-gallon buckets. With 5-gallon buckets of Lego pieces, and I could really reach my potential. What a dang waste, dude. Well, I gotta tell you, even with a whole bunch of that like potential in front of you, the Legos and stuff, as much as I can tell you, I definitely understand what you're trying to say. And then I had a gigantic bucket about the size of this table, like, and I just dump it out, right? And I have like some models that I had made on my own, and maybe I'd like build out a little base, and then by the end of like the time I was hanging out playing and doing that stuff, I'd like break the base and shove it all back into the bucket, start again, do the same thing the next day. Sounds a lot like putting videos up. It's like, it seems futile, but I'm telling you, there's a reason for a lot of it. Okay, what did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. I did wrong. I missed a step. Which is normal, like I said, old sets. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay. One small little piece knocks it all out of whack. Yeah. Double check, double check. Seat. Driver's seat. And I know this set pretty well already. I've only built it twice in my life, so I do know it perfectly. So, architecture models aren't bad. I gotta say, like, they're not my personal favorite. My personal favorites are usually like like I don't like a specific style. I like city the most because that's an easy build out. But like anything that has weird features, something interesting, something weird that it does, you know, or if it like references something in a movie, right? Like I think the next stream, if I get to it tomorrow, it's going to be the boat chase scene from Indiana Jones, Lego set 7197. If I can get to it, I would like to be able to do that. Like, the problem is like life sometimes creates its obstacles to what you want. It's not even about that anymore. All right, I gotta flip it over. Floop. Floopity floop. 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 Come on, flooping it. Come on. Dang it. Dangle it. And I forgot to do this too. Amazing. Amazing how I forget stuff. What did I do wrong? No, I didn't do anything wrong. We're good. You would build a spaceship with buildings inside of it. There you go. See, like, the worst part of people's imaginations is that you could just buy a bucket of these things on, like, I think by the pound on eBay. The fact that I've just been collecting them since I was, like, I don't know, kid. That's the difference, right? Like, I know that I've been a nerd my entire life for this crap. So, when I was, 2004, I was 24 years old, right? And I had seen the movie. I had gone on a date to see the movie. Nice lady. I don't know what the fuck happened to her. Anyway, hold on. Hold on. I see it. I see it. All right. The whole point is like, she was really into this stuff. I really wasn't so into it so much. But, look at this. See, here's something I remember. Yeah, it's from the scene. It's these little beds that move back and forth. So you gotta pop a little bed into each of them, right? So that they click back and forth. So if you kind of look in there, because if you remember the scene, the night bus is driving around is all like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like doing unnatural, crazy shiz. Also, Harry Potter had a chest full of junk, I guess. There's his chest full of junk. He had Pegwing and Wolfie Boy hanging out. Let's do Wolfie Boy on top of the chest. Let's do Pegwing. Is it Hedwig? It's Hedwig, right? I keep saying Pegwing because I'm like throwing shade. Yeah, I like the architecture sets. I think the problem with them is that that's a part of the build. Just put it on the table. Nice. Okay, cool. At least I did something creative there. So yeah, there's your first page. You've got Harry McScarface, and you've got say hello to my little friend, Iyamas or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Say hello to my little friend, Iyamas. All right, so go to the next level. Literally the next level of the bus. Is everyone still out there? I hope everyone's doing good. My landlord stopped paying rent, or told me to stop paying rent for a while. He's having a hard time with the math. He says you're 2 to 3 months ahead on your rent. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, it might not be a very good thing if your landlord has bad accounting stuff happening. Are you taking care? Are you watching your end of that? I mean, that's a really good question there. Yo, you're the chosen one, Neo. Look. The chosen one. The chosen. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Join the dark side. Yeah. Thanks, Palpatine. No, we're not doing that today. Might stay a great Jedi for the day. Okay. Gotta put that into there. Boom. And we got the bed on the second level. Okay. We're moving. We're moving. Ooh. Okay. It's like playing checkers almost, right? Jump, jump, jump. Jump. I said jump, 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 jump. I'm keeping my own books, and I'm close to that anyway. Yeah, yeah. Just take care of yourself, man. Like when he's like, man, I don't know how much blah blah blah, you know, yo or whatever. You just be like, dude, I know how much. I'm 3 months ahead. Relax. I'm on top of it. I got myself taken care of because I'm a real ass dude or whatever the fuck you're doing out there. I don't know. I know that like the other day you was playing ninja. You was all like ninja across like trees and shit. Or was I playing Shinobi? You know what? It's hard, man. It's hard to remember anything anymore. None of that's true, by the way. Jokes are as jokey as I can get them. Okay, Night Bus. With the sticker on it says Night Bus. Night Bus. Didn't. Oh, that's just like the second story of it, isn't it? Hold on. The shadowy flight into the world of the man who drives a bus. Hold on, I'm getting there. I can't hardly see anything because, like, the one thing about Lego instructions I've always been like a little upset about is the colors aren't very accurate. Yeah. The colors of the printing kind of misrepresent what a real Lego looks like, but I'm not going to sit here and fret on it. I'm just telling you that, you know, how are you going to do that? Lego spent years and years and years trying to figure out how to make this all easier and easier, and it's still not that easy. Nice. Well, I'm almost there. Come on. There we are. All right, gotcha. Is it a 2 or 3? Ah, it's a 1 and a 2. Pretty soon, I have entire paychecks all for whatever I want. Oh, that's nice. What'd you do with your wife? Did you bury her in the sand? Nah, I'm just kidding. No, by the way, that's a joke. You know it's a joke. I know what you do for a living, and I also kind of know like enough about you. No, that's good. I like it, Mr. Numbers. I would. It'd be sick if all the kits were designed to have secret alternative building use with all the same parts, but no instructions or image. Got easier egg hunt. So here's the thing about that. There is a paper packet. It's similar to this one. Or no, it is actually this one. It'll tell you how to build this one, but it doesn't give you the instructions to build all three. Not anymore. So that was $5. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I have to say about that. Hold on. For the previous. Got you. You was missing a piece. Haha, alright. Is that double decker now? Double decker. 26. Double decker. 26 steps. Of course, we're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Id. Or Ego. I don't know where you're at. Poo pee pee poo pee poo pee pee poo pee doo doo. Maybe I'll start buying Lego again. Yeah, fun times. I hate losing pieces though. So what I do is I usually put them immediately back into the bag, break them down, put them in a bag. By the way, that's an authentic 2004 hefty Ziploc bag. They don't look like this quite as much as anymore. I think they moved this up. It doesn't say clicks closed. It doesn't, and also they don't click closed anymore. Bastards. Also, I got to replace the bag because this was not the right size bag for this set. Should have done like a gallon size or a half gallon. Touchdown. All right. I'm doing a set. I'm doing a Lego set. No, Billy, I can't come over to hang out. I'm doing a Lego set, bro. Come on. No, man, I don't want to see your sister's bra. Shut up, dude. You're weird, bro. Alright, if you give me $5, I'll come and hang out with you. And we can buy a pizza with it. Sweet, bro. Yeah, life was fucking simple at one point in my life. It's the last time you guys bought a $5 fucking pizza. That wasn't, I'm pretty sure it was still, back then it was still, Little Caesars $5 pizza, but it was a better pizza back when. And Crazy Bread was way more crazy back when. It actually, like actual garlic flavoring on it. And it's kind of like all the garlic flavor and cheese and stuff. And I'm unconvinced. It's like the Parmesan cheese they sprinkle on there. They're like, they don't even like. They used to. They don't do it no more. Everyone complained about it. Hey, everyone should start just complaining, right? If you go to a place and they're like, you know, hey, you need to pay 30 cents for this this ketchup packet. Be like, fuck you, I'm never coming back. You petty ass piece of shit. You want to see petty? I'll show you petty. Because that's how I do it, right? So I went to models are very pricey. So I went to a Wendy's the other day, and the lady said, that's going to cost you like 60 cents for a barbecue packet. And I was like, you charging me money for condiments, right? Like, do you realize that's some petty shit, right? Well, that's what they told me I got to charge you for condiments. I was like, you know, you don't have to charge me for condiments, right? Yes, I do. If I do, I'll get fired. I was like, you've been working here for 30 years. Shut the fuck up. This is a Wendy's, yo. Also, I hesitate to even like ask her what the fuck is up with her face. She got some sort of weird fucking shit happening in her brain. Anyway, I literally said to her, I was like, okay, well, you wanted 60 cents, and now you're not getting 60 cents, and I'm never coming back to Wendy's ever again. And I sent them a fucking message, and they said to basically go fuck myself or whatever on Twitter. So imagine that, how the fucking corporate shitheads are so fucking bold that they're like, you know what, fuck the customer. I don't give a fuck about you. You know, I never thought I'd see the fucking day, is really what it is. Fucking insane, y'all. Sorry for cursing so much. By the way, I had the same problem at Burger King. You know what Burger King did? They apologized. They sent me like $20 in coupons, and then Home Slice was like, yeah, it got back to us, man. We can't do that to you no more or nothing. We can't do that to anybody. And I was like, I know, because it's fucking sauces, right? Like, you bought a hamburger. You just paid $9, 2 hamburgers, a French fries, and like the dinkiest little drink. It's about this size of a fucking cup, right? Nah, I'm so fucking done with fucking fast food, y'all. I just cook my own food now. Like, that's where I'm going in the world. Like, I just can't fucking deal with this shit no more. Like, they wanted to stress me to the point where I will never buy anything ever again. Guess what? I think I'm there, right? Like, I have a million damn Lego sets. I can revilely, hate Lego for being like shitty and overpriced, and I can still build and make my own Lego sets every day if I really wanted to. Even if I'm tired of them and I'm like so done with them or whatever, makes little to no difference to me. I missed a step somewhere. I'm guessing they're right here. Hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're right there. That's what I'm saying. I remember building this set, At least twice before. So, and then where am I? Ah, there we go, right there, in there. What is? Hold on, wait. What? Hold on. Where did these go? Where did those? These are random parts from another set in here, I think. No way, come on. I'm a little more organized than that. No way. No way. Hold up. Anyway. It's alright. Nope, nope. Wrong. 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 Alright. Got you. Alright. We're there. Yeah, I guess I got like 4 random whatchamacallits in here or something. Yeah, that's weird. Put Harry out. Harry? Hello, Harry Potter. Put him on the top there. And this stuff here, and then there you go. Alright. So, we check up stuff. Hold on. But you just yet no years. Everyone's talking to each other, and I am just kind of like prattling on. Okay. Luke says he makes tons and tons of money, and he gets all the fucking cash. He gets paychecks. He gets the money. He's like, roll in the money. I'm in the money. Mr. Numbers, it would be sick if there was a website out there that provided alternate instructions for every Lego set, because like that's something Lego wouldn't do. But if there's a guy who's like the alternate set dude or something, I'm not that guy. I really wish it was possible. I don't feel like it is. Let's see. Miss the old hobby shops? Yeah, had racks in the center of the store, the little tiny model kits, or even just like the SD, like the super deformed, like Gundam kits, those things. Yeah, I miss all that, dude. Super details. Yeah, SDs. All I'm saying is like I miss all that too. I miss like going to like see like a model section, right? When I walk into a store now, I see like Lego shit, which is fine. I like Lego shit, but like it shouldn't all be Lego shit, right? Like why doesn't Target carry fucking or Walmart or fucking anyone carry Blockies? You know what I'm saying in the store? No, you got to go to a nerd shop. You got to find your nerd shop. Can't leave now. The pizza dude's here. No, I mean, we'll get distracted when I'm building a Lego thing, and I will set it down the piece in my hand and forget it is. That's called attention deficit disorder, Googs. Just take a pill for it. Consult your doctor about usage of Ritalin or Adderall. Models are so pricey, and like here's the thing, there is a Walmart near me that like occasionally will get a bunch of models down, and they'll just stock them somewhere, and then they'll go on like clearance, and I'll buy a bunch of them, and I'll give them to a friend who buys models. So tools and build supplies are money too. So like tools, if you've got like regular tooling, like I would recommend Nick Pro is something I've bought plenty of. This is all like tiny little hobby blades. I think it was a 120 pack. I think it was like $4 on Amazon. So tooling and sandpaper, it's all pretty cheap now on Amazon. I think if you have to drive down the street and buy like a 1,500 grit piece of sandpaper, it's going to be a little more expensive, which is weird. If you're willing to wait, you can get it for cheaper. But if you need to go buy it today, it's like, well, we have a store to run here, Mr. Numbers, most Lego sets have alternative things in their manual. That's not true, Googs. Only 3-in-1s and the old ones, the old versions. See, like this doesn't have like what you're talking about, like like this, right? It's got one alternate version, right? And then it's got advertisements for other sets. I actually have that set right there. Not sure where that is. Hagrid's Hut. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Truck pulling up to the station. Train pulling up to the station. There's two alternates. They don't do that anymore, bro. Googs, they don't do that anymore. Okay. Diamond says, I don't know. I gave a girl at McDonald's that one the hardest workers at Starbucks gift card. Okay. Well, hey, and homemade burgers are better. Eggs, ground onions, cheese, ground beef, onions, cheese. Yeah. Truth. Diamond's homemade burgers are better always. Yes. You slice some jalapeno, onion. Patty melts are a really good choice. Yeah. I like it. I like a melt. Like patty melts are like the best kind of melt, but like just a cheese melt is good too. I'm gonna make enchiladas tomorrow. Nice. I'm gonna make tacos. Googs. Isn't that weird how that works out? That sounds perfect. Rye, kraut, Swiss. Yeah, I'm not into sauerkraut so much, but like rye, I like a pumpernickel. I like actually I like one of my favorite things is like a grilled cheese sandwich, but it's just made on fucking pumpernickel, like sweet pumpernickel. Yeah. I remember one day like we went to Outback Steakhouse, right? And I had my bag because I have like a bag with like a bunch of things to entertain me at all times, right? Used or diagnosed with ADD. 420 helps. 420 is the only reason I can ever kind of function in the world, at least at an emotional level. Logically, I can just kind of be like, okay, please don't talk to me. I'm walking past you. Do not touch me. Thank you. Because I used to sound robotic. Then I sounded like super sarcastic. And I got in trouble for sounding super sarcastic. It's just how it is. Yeah, I got 4 random bricks in here that don't belong to the set. Ooh, wait. Yeah, these might be childhood bricks. I think what it is I had it. Oh no, I remember. I had it on a display kind of thing, and what I had done is I had done a little Technic pop little thing here, and like, so if you make an X and you put a peg right here, okay, and then you can kind of like do. See, I don't have the peg. That's the thing. Like, I don't know what happened to that. It's not in the bag. Definitely not in the bag. Do I have a spare? Do I have a spare? Yeah, I do. Right here. There we go. I can illustrate it. So I think I had this, and I had like something else tipping at the time, and I think it was like this. No. Oh, I remember what it was. Okay, hold on. Hours and hours a day being told to sit down and shut the fuck up. Act like I didn't hear any of that. I definitely got that shit all day. They're like that joke from Tommy Boy. Did you eat paint off the walls when you were a kid? What? Yeah, this is how I did it. Okay, so it was like this. Couple studs, pop it in, right? And then you could do kind of like one of these things. Kind of like hide everything under the movement. Nah, come on, am I screwing this up? Of course I'm screwing it up. I always screw things up before I get it right. But if you can kind of like, I think I did it like that. Yeah, like this. Yeah. And then it was like, like with a piece here, and Home Slice was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And I had the wolf behind things. I had it like all set up like this. Like, And he's like surprised or whatever. Oh my God, I'm Scarry McScarringhead. My name's Plopper. All right. Hours a day being told to shut the fuck up. Don't be a daydreamer. You suck. Uh, School performance can be affected by many complex things. Mr. Numbers, it's not always about the numbers. And I gotta say, Goog saying the best part here is like, if I had a class growing up, which I did, like that really kind of helped me perform in one subject or another, uh, it would have been very apparent to me, right? And that's how I became an artist, right? That's why like there's no mess back here. There's no like shit piled up anymore. Because like I tend to pile shit up and then I tend to clean it all out. I tend to like get back to work eventually. But I'm still on a break from art. Fuck art. Damn it. It's tedious. It bugs the crap out of me. Right? I love to do it, but it's a compulsion, It's like, oh shit. Well, I better go work on that painting. Well, why are you gonna work on that painting? You'd sit here and like play a video game. No, I should work on that painting. Maybe it's my own sense of mortality reminding myself that I'm getting old. And that before you go, do something fucking good with it. Cheers, huh? You have no idea where you'll be in 10 years. None of us do. It's kind of the weird crux of existence. You can guess, you can try, you can lead yourself to the pond and you can drink every day, but eventually you'll be stranded in the desert. Who you were, what you leave, well, that's what's going to make a difference. Anyway, I think I need to get a bag for this. Hold on. I'll return briefly. But I do need a bag, a new bag. Oh. Papa's got a brand new bag. Sorry, my bad. Almost knocked over the heater. Got a bag of chips. Yeah, I've since the weight loss stuff and all this, I've been having the baked ones. I'm not a big fan of olive oil, but I got 1, 2, 3. That one doesn't count. Not even a whole chip. 4. Serving size. 16. Remember that. Alright. Mom said it would go back to normal eventually. Don't talk on your... Oh, you guys are really smart. No! I dropped a chip on the ground. No! No, I cleaned everything today. I cleaned. The whole time. Sorry. The whole time. Where's the broom? Francis! Where's the broom? Fair enough. I'm not even drunk or nothing, really. I kind of wish I was more drunk, actually. Ooh, no, you know what, Francis? No, you're right. Crossfaded was way better. I was surprised you haven't been just like screaming at me this whole time, Francis. Oh, you do appreciate that I cleaned up a little bit? Oh, and you did. Oh, yeah, I'll high five you for that. Yeah. Oh, Francis scared Mom earlier. I had to move Francis, so I put him sitting on the steps over here, and she comes down. And she's like, "Oh, shit!" And I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "I thought there was someone sitting down there." I was like, "There is someone sitting down there." Googs, in no world would I ever 5-second roll the floor in the garage. Let us remember, it is a garage. This is a dirty floor, people. Okay? I would never. Not even if I was confident, if I dusted it off. There's pepper on that. That could be dirt from a floor. Yeah, a bus floor? Yeah, man. Actually, Mr. Numbers. Hold on. You remember you get on the bus, right? It'll be the first 2 steps, they were kind of like worn down. But like right at the top there, it was always like extra dirty. That's what the floor looks like down here. Googs, so have I. That's why I stopped doing it. You see, like I got sick off things here and there. It's like, oh man, I'm full, blah, 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 yakety yak. Oh, was it worth it? Ah, it was worth it, yes. Ah. Well, I mean, Mr. Numbers, unless you're actually bullied into doing it, like if you know what, if Kevin, he's like, man, you should big fucking do it, and then the big dude Steve, he's like, yeah, what's up? Come on, Mr. Numbers, fucking eat it right now. Fuck, am I reliving like some childhood traumas right now? Not really, actually. I think I got over them years ago. Hashtag beer 7. You need to quit drinking, Googs. Or at least drink casually. You know? Like fly casual. You know? Like Han Solo. Or Chewie. Telling Han, yeah. Han telling Chewie to fly casual. Yeah. I don't know. Fly casual. Cheers! Because this could be water. This could all be fake. I could be like, oh, when Irish haze are spreading. Or you'd be like, the pirate of the fartinator, Captain America, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger's. Arnold Braunschweiger. You know what the best part about knowing everything is? Learning first to not be a know-it-all. Googs, that's exactly the opposite of what I'm trying to explain to you. Okay? Googs, stop thinking like that. The world's better if you're actually thinking through stuff. And your world's better after you get done, essentially, I guess, either going to therapy or whatever, you know? The curse of enlightenment is you learn ignorance was bliss. No. So here's the thing I've learned about ignorance, okay? It's not bliss. Actually, it's harder to deal with than being super smart. It's just my observation of the world, okay? Like, I feel bad sometimes because I'm really smart, right? Like, I can see a lot of things that people can't see, right? And then someone's like, well, you just dumbass. You about dumb as a box of rocks. And I'm like, dude, that joke's so old, someone killed it with a box of rocks. And then a bag of rocks. or whatever. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you can be witty out all day, but I think the important message of my existence and everyone else out there is no matter how smart or how stupid you think you are, right? You're always going to be stupid next to someone else who's better. Now, you have to learn that people are people, so why should it be? That you can't just listen a little bit, maybe? And by the way, I'm not talking about people here in the stream. I'm not talking about Batman, aka Rob 8363. He is actually our universe's Batman, according to DC Canon. Also, 6 people and 7 likes. I have above average viewership. Eh? You guys rock. I don't know how that proves that, but it somehow does in my brain. There is truth that is depressing. There is that. So no, it's not about this. It's like, okay, it's like if everyone understood the truth a little bit better, right? And when I say truth, the truth, like what happens, how people express themselves, because truth is a bad word, okay? When people understand facts, right? It's a different thing, okay? Rob's almost done at work. That's a fact. He's like what? I'm guessing what? 11 minutes from getting out? Maybe an hour and 11 minutes, Rob. I'll just put out a new video on Bronx Mycology or on yours. Well, Mr. Numbers, I don't know if you've noticed, but I reject that thought every day because I know it's a real thing. I got in a fight with my son last night because of it. Like straight up. The existential fear of dread and death and not doing enough for yourself while you were here, that's a real fucking thing. Also, when I kind of stopped, like, like doing birthday shit for myself, right? Like, when people were like, what do you want for your birthday? I don't want anything. Just give me something you think I like, right? Don't I do me no matter what people say or say guck? What? Say duck? Think or say duck. What? Here's something interesting. Okay. So tonight everyone's getting a movie rec. I haven't been like, like introspective or like, or say fuck. I don't think what they say. Yeah. Fuck. Pops told me to watch a Chadwick Boseman movie. And the last Chadwick Boseman movie that Pops made me watch was 42. That was a good movie. Had a fucking Indiana Jones in it. Had fucking bunch of people in it, right? What's his name? Harrison Ford. Hans. His name is Han Ford Jones. Indiana Hans Ford Jones is up in that movie. Chadwick Boseman does a really good job in it. And like I should do a 15-sec movie rec on it, but I'm doing one tonight on the next one that Pops told me to watch, which is Marshall. And honestly, okay, so I like Josh Gad, right? I think he's a good actor. I liked him as what's his name, Steve Wozniak in Jobs with Ashton Kutcher. Not that I'm a fan of that guy heavily. It's a good movie for it too. Yeah, Rob, that's what I'm saying. When I was 9 years old, it's like, dude, Googs, why are you talking like you are like, you're literally talking to me like you're. So sad that Chadwick Boseman passed away. You know who passed away yesterday was fucking James Vanderbeek. Died of fucking stage fucking 3 or 4 cancer or some shit. What freaking Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is all like, my best friend, that thing? Like some Brian song fucking shit at the end there. I mean, dude, if you guys ain't crying a little bit about that, like I was not a fan of Dawson's Creek, but I definitely liked that James Vanderbeek would show up in things, right? And and like he would just be funny, right? Like kind of like just get it's like if you see Channing Tatum show up in something and he's taking it like super seriously, right? Then you know it's a good fucking experience. Like what is it? This is the End is a great movie, or the End or whatever, because the apocalypse happening, like fucking gigantic demon like Beelzebub's walking around, huge dicks swinging around, fucking crazy shit. Uh, by the way, I think overall that movie, The End or whatever, This is the End, with Seth Rogen and all those people, it was literally like an implication of there's two parts of Hollywood. There's like the Kirk Cameron, Kevin Sorbo version of it, and then there's like the Seth Rogen smoke some pot version of it, right? Uh, James has some good movies. So here's the thing, Vanderbeek definitely did some good shit, but like what he did later in his career, before he kind of like had to step away because he had the cancer and stuff, and no one knew it, right? And like I think Chadwick Boseman and this guy's story, like if you don't like Chadwick Boseman and my movie recommendation tonight, it's not on you. Just understand that I'm looking for the right James Vanderbeek, probably one to do in the next week. I think it's gonna be Jane Style Bob Strike Back, honestly, because that's my favorite like moment of him. Also, there's a bunch of RIPS in that movie, right? So, in nomine di nostri satanis luciferi. No, we're not doing an incantation tonight, Owl. What? Texas Rangers. Oh, so Rob, I've met a few people. I've seen people in passing, celebrities, but I met Chuck Norris once. Okay, I'm 6'6". That dude is fucking short. He is so fucking short, right? Uh, uh, yes, you're right. Close Encounters and Clockwork Oranges are based on true accounts, not true stories. Everything in Hollywood is based on a true story, but just like Fargo, it's fucking fake. Like tonight's movie, like Marshall, like they dramatize the fuck out of it, and they emotionalize everything in it. It's a good movie. It's like watching Remember the Titans, or Rocky, or any sports movie, right? Chuck. So Chuck is not okay. Chuck is not a good actor in the way that you think. Chuck is a good stuntman. Okay, that he has any acting chops to be real, right? Because like Rob, I need you to go back and watch. I don't know any of the Delta Force stuff he's in. He's not the best guy in it, but he's really good in it. Marshall is it's tonight's 15-second movie coming out soon. I think at 10 or 11. 10 in 4 minutes. And when I say, like, when people say I pack a lot of information into 15 seconds, I think tonight's a good fucking example of that. I've seen it, you haven't. You got 4 minutes and counting. Also, I gotta go to bed because I really want to sleep for fucking like 12 or 14 hours. I don't know. But when I decide to do that, it's gonna be when I go. Yeah, he was a big 80s action. Well, okay, so hold on. He wasn't like a huge 80s action star. He was a big 80s B movie action star, right? Because like let's all remember that like Bruce Lee movies weren't A movies; they were B movies, right? Every like import movie were B movies or C movies. Uh, Only the Brave, Mr. Numbers. I'll check that out. No, I'll check that out. Do you know if it's on a particular service or anything? Because Mr. Like Jack, Jack. What's up, bruh? Not much. Apparently, by the way, you're not a pangolin, okay? You're a penguin. A penguin. A penguin. Yeah, that's it. God love Benedict Cumberbatch. Imagine having the most distinct voice in history and can't say penguin. Yes, I'm Benedict Cumberbatch. Blah blah blah. Penguin. Look at these penguins. Fucking- Go look that up. That's a good clip. He's on the Graham Norton show. They're like, yeah, we've heard a lot about how you can't say the word penguin, right? Well, stop getting downing them so hard, damn it. Also, every time you have beer number 8, I have a drink, and it's equivalent. Like, I stopped drinking 8 beers because a 12 pack of beer costs $12, right? A half gallon of the vodka I drink costs $13. I think I'll spend the extra dollar. Also, with the money I save, by the way, I am saving money because I have one dream in this world, which I have yet to reveal on the channel, and we'll get there. Only the Brave 2017, based on a true story. Based on a true story is fake, but like Mr. Numbers, it's on Netflix, YouTube. So if I like, hold on. Only the Brave 2017 film on YouTube. I've seen this movie. This is a good movie. Holy shit, this is a really good movie. Fucking Home Slice in this movie is fucking. He's killing it. He also, I'm not gonna spoil nothing, right? But he's killing it. Home Slice, the guy who played Thanos, right? I've seen this movie. It's a good movie. It's just like I could do movie recommendations explicitly only on the channel. You guys get that, right? Like I would still be like I'd be 10 times bigger if I just did tools or movies or music. And by the way, there's a point to that because like my cost of doing business here is one day I want to just like live and like be okay with it. I don't want 1 million subscribers. I'd like enough for me to pay my bills off of the people who watch. And when I say that, I mean like the least common denominator people. The people who can't buy it, can't afford it. I get revenue. I get like $10 here, $20 there, right? Whenever I can't, I don't know, buy a hamburger. By the way, I've got a great hamburger recommendation coming up at the end of the stream. Only the Brave is a good movie. It's got James Brolin in it, and he is really good in it. It's got kind of a cast of like kind of young coming uppers and kind of like mid range, kind of like like he's the anchor of the film. Like, okay, so I said Love and Monsters was a pretty decent watch, right? I'd recommend it, right? Because Michael Rooker is an anchor in that movie, right? And the thing about sci-fi that I think like people have forgotten, okay, is that if you make like a low budget movie with a bunch of kids in it, right? You better have like a good, strong actor. You better have a good anchor, because like Star Wars, right? The anchor in that was fucking Alec Guinness, right? Obi-Wan was like a legend when I was a kid. Same with Darth Vader. Also, like the kids who were like Darth Vader's the best, blah blah blah. I get those guys, and they all like literally kind of nowadays look like Peter Thiel, like they just like. Oh, I am so glad I just got out of the Uber freezer. I am so happy that the cryogenics have worked over 30 years. Sick house, that shit. Like, the whole point is like, dude, that dude from Palantir looks just like he just got out of a cryopod from 1948 or 1945 or something. It's fucking weird, y'all. Same here. Just want to make money on YouTube. It's not about making money on YouTube. It's making enough for you to get by. Because I make enough to get by all day.
All right.
Say hi to the stream, Pops.
Hey, Pop. How you doing, guys?
They're saying hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hold on. Your video that about Marshall just came out. People have said that Marshall's a really good movie.
Yeah.
And I told them it was your recommendation. Jack Ousley says hi, Pops.
Yeah. Hi.
Say hi, Jack.
Hi, Dad.
Jack.
Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack. What are we, hijacking somebody?
He is hijacking the stream every time he talks. And also, get a damn hearing aid.
Huh?
What?
What?
Huh?
Good night. I love you.
Say that again, Sonny. I gotta put the cone up to my ear. I love you too. So the last time me and him had an actual fight, he was like, "Well, you always have to, you always do this, you're always this guy, you're always that," and you're like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh." We both start laughing. Like the whole point is like, the people you love, the people who get you, the people who live around you, maybe just like give them a little bit of fucking leeway, a little bit of grace. Uh, Literally, it always ends up us just laughing at each other, because like we realize that like anger does not solve very much in our lives. When I was a kid, me and him were not friends. Me and him hated each other, to be real. Uh, I guess I was too young and fucking idealistic, and he was too fucking set in his ideals. God forbid that ever happens frequently, generation to generation, over and over again. Cheers, motherfuckers. Also, if you're out there fucking a mother, I'm sure she needs it, or deserves it, or wants it. There you go. Especially nowadays, they're all a little tense. So tonight's weed of choice was garlic cookies. No, hold on, wait, no, it was something else. Where is it? Where is it? Got it. Permanent Trop Hybrid. My last stuff looked like yay. Tonight's stuff looks like yay. Yay. Yeah, it's all white and shit. It's all white. White it out. By the way, we literally. God help you? What? Inconspicuous owl. You're an owl. If you got frozen to the lake, again, I think the last time I came and I thawed you out was like kettle. Is this happening again? Are you frozen to the branch? Again? Anyway, so, permanent trop. Let's try a little smokies. It's a little tasty. Damn dyslexia. Goose, you don't have dyslexia. You have damn Lexia. Damn it, Lexia. Damn it. Goose, you got damn it, Lexia. All right. I know you well enough to know that you got like, fuck this shit, I'm frustrated. It's not bad, by the way. Also, like, the less you show your frustration, the more you look badass. Because I've got problems reading numbers, too. The drawing problem in my existence. The worst thing I've ever had to deal with is the extreme dyslexia I live with all day. That I've learned the ways around it. So what you have to do is you have to read something, you have to scan it. Every word, scan it. You have to put it in your brain a little bit, and you have to like, you'd be like, blah, 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 yeah, right? So like, let me take the last long thing. So my brain's going, for you, Goose. My mom knew I would smoke and drink anyway, so she brought my beer and smoke for me, right? That's how I think about it, but I'm like, Mom, smoke and drink anyway, brought beer, like, hid from my dad, would beat his ass, blah, 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 right? And I'd be like, my mom knew that I'd smoke and drink anyway, so she bought my beer and smoked for me, and made me stay at home, and she would hid this from my dad, and he would be like, beat his ass, if he knew. And then I got my ear pierced. like, okay, the whole thing I'm trying to say is, like, well, also, like, Googs, you shouldn't complain so much, because we're all complaining down here at the bottom, right? Yeah, no, Rob. What? Rob's like, fuck this shit. What? Rob, are you walking away now? Or is this the day you walk away from my channel and you're like, fuck that dude, I'm gonna fucking drop a hit piece on him. He's dumb, man. There's a lot of things I can be accused of in my life. I'm pretty sure dumb is not fucking one of them. Because I am very witty. Yes, oh so witty. And oh so fine, I've been told. What? Dang it. You know, the permanent drop ain't bad. It's kind of like peppery. It's not like sweet. It's kind of like savory kind of weed. Rob, you've literally been like, this is too much several times on stream. I don't think you're prepared for for what's gonna happen when this channel pops off. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. He was a cat that really got on. Oh yeah. So Al always makes everything worse. I've taken to cut my shop towels in half. Why? Because I'll use that for the same amount of time I'd use one. Now I don't have to rip them in half. Okay? And you're like, how did you do that? I took the package. I took a razor knife, the Coast DX199, and I was like, wah, shoot, what? And now I have two rolls. They look kind of TP-ish, but I'm telling you right now, that'd be the dopest TP I'd ever used in my life. Also, I think the TP I use is like a half an inch smaller. Let's be real. But yeah, it's the small one. Small one, okay. No, because I have like chronic sinusitis. Let me explain. Rob, you're not ready for the batshit crazy that I've seen already on this channel that doesn't get seen by anybody ever. Google says I love owls. Owls who use guys and gals are into whatever. No, alls use guys. He says I love alls use guys and gals and whatever. Can I tell you a statistic about my channel? Right? Because I can talk to you about viewership if you'd like. Hold on. I'm getting there. Hold on. Let me push this away. Community. Oh, crap. I got a comment on a video. Hold on. Remember, the paper is filled with plastics. I say that in the video. Also, thanks for the comments, guys. I appreciate any conversation. Constructive conversation, damn it. By the way, and then I put likes, hearts on both of them. I don't always put likes on them. Sometimes just like this and that. Okay, so analytics. All right, who watches my videos, right? Audience. Let's see. Audience, come on. New viewers, 84.45%. Casual viewers, 15.1%. My view hours are not so prevalent right now in the morning, but I used to be more prevalent. I used to actually have this whole bar a little bit full up, and I'd have a little bit like more in there, but like doing 5 videos a day is a lot of work, y'all. So most people, 81% of my viewers are watching on mobile. 11 is on computer. Shout out to all you old heads out there still watching on fucking computers, bro. That's dope. I do have a computer, and I do occasionally watch stuff on my computer. 5% on the TV, a very interesting uptick. And tablet, 2.8%. I literally do the whole stream on a tablet. So, shout out all you guys. Age, 13 to 17, 7%. Even though I say it's not for children, I'm guessing 13 to 17 in Google's and everyone's mind is not a child. What does that mean? Why do I get statistics on? I literally say anyone over 18 is what I want to see. So 6, 25, 31, 22, most of it is 18 to 50 or 45, okay? And that means like everyone in the world kind of watches right now. Is it male or female? I used to be 1% female. Now I'm 4.5% female. Okay? And then 2% user specified, which is actually within lines of regular kind of mathematics. Geographically, I get a lot of United States, Canada, and the UK, where people speak English, and people also still like Americans, even though the world's all fucked up, and I guess we're the fucking problems now. But I'll be real, we might have always been the problem the whole time. Now here's the thing, watch time from subscribers. You're not subscribed. 76% of my viewers are not subscribed. 23% are here. And I got you. You guys, dude, I got your back, right? Like, you got my back, I got you back. Like, I'll put up the videos every day for all of y'all. But, like, I try not to spend my time looking at numbers and all of this, okay? We're all batshit here crazy together, Owl says. You're actually owl shit crazy. Actually, owl wrangle. Owls don't shit. They poop a little bit. I would call birds pooping. The googs, to whatever it is, people aren't guys or gals. It be something else. Ed, I love you, but I think not in the way you think. What? I think we're bros, right? I think you're awesome, right? Heinz says, what's up? Internet, next couple hours got, we're on a kitchen knife. He's going to sharpen a kitchen knife. Sharpen and hone. Sorry. YouTube being lying a lot. No, I agree. I'm watching on my computer while I game on the other screen. Jack, I do that frequently. Actually, at some point, I was literally watching like 7 streams at once, like trying to keep people's like lives like kind of relevant. And I realized like, me being quiet about my existence and like trying to lift people up maybe was not the right idea. Yeah. What does it say? Hold on. Hold on, wait. I watch on my phone sometimes, TV, PCs. Like, here's the thing: is like, no matter how you're watching, right? Like the surprising part is people watching me on TV because most of my content is like doom scrolling content, right? And then most of mine are by phone. Rob, you're like perfect. You're the perfect future of like I study what you do every day. By the way, Rob. Also, Rob, thank you for you being like shot to the heart. I know that like. The things I say to you fucking mean something because I see them in your videos, and I need you to know that like Goose, like I don't love you, like I'm like right here next to you, like I fucking know who you are. I've never met you as a person, bro, but I do like you my family, right? Like I'm a fan, right? like my loose connection of cool people that if I was in Texas for 2 days, I could be like, yo, man, I just need to crash my car. I need to park it next to your stupid tent thing, blah, blah, blah. By the way, you know what's up. My views are 4% in the U.S. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Ow, like, okay, so you're big in Europe. You're way bigger in Europe. Yeah, some here, a lot of them are not screwed. Yeah. Adrian, hey, how you doing? How is everyone? Everyone is good. Everyone is okay, as you say. I'm okay. Just working night and day. Yeah, dude. Say am I, right? Say am I, right? It was very much so a very hard damn situation. Damn, it's cold outside. How you about? How am I about? I pulled everything out, cleaned everything. Me put all that. Yes, you know, put it all back. You know, I clean it all, right? Hey, Dadrian Chulos, I'm drunk. Goog says. Dadrian's from Jamaica, so like, yeah, he's awesome just because he has like a dope version of English that he speaks. I feel that everyone's struggling. Also, like we're all here for a reason, right? Because we're all kind of like hold on, wait. Jack's saying I could be his wingman. I'm literally your wingman, like in spirit. Like when you go out and you push for your life, your existence. And I think perhaps the sound in your head might sound much like, "Yes, Jack, go ask her out," or "Go ask out a giraffe." What are you doing, Jack? What the hell? It's like, I get it. You're a penguin or a pangolin, or no, it's not a pangolin. Pangolins are weird creatures. You're a penguin. That's I love you. I love most people. Googs, I love most people too. I think the problem is I've never actually gotten a chance to fall in love with everyone. Like it's great. Although I did fall in love with someone, my son's mother. Yeah. I think the reason we are come to your live is because we can all be ourselves. Well, Rob, I think the problem is like no one wants to define what you are as a person. We just know you as Rob, right? It's like this, right? Like here was okay, like growing up, there was a bit of an argument in my country ass bumpkin school. Like, you know, there was one person kind of who was like, you know, I should maybe stop using this toilet because of these things. And people were upset. People are always stupid. Like a person is smart, but people are stupid, right? Tommy Lee Jones, Men in Black. Just the whole point is like rational thought isn't for a crowd of people. Rational thought is for everyone. And if the crowd of people are all rational, then you never get to the point where it's a mob. You get what I'm saying? It's like this, okay. Take the locusts. The locusts, right? They're grasshoppers. But when they get so crowded, they like start rubbing legs together or something, and they become locusts, and they'll eat everything in sight. They'll destroy the entire fucking world. They'll like biblically, you know, roll over the landscape. By the way, I've actually experienced that in North Carolina. Here, we had a locust a burst, I think, in the early 2000s, and I didn't see much in my yard because we don't have like a lot of like the stuff they eat here. But we had long grass in the front, the front ditch, and that got eaten up quick. And I remember it was literally like a line of locusts just up the road, across to the farm, through the fields, and all that stuff, dude. It was crazy. Like, also like what I'm saying is like, I've seen some crazy ass shit, no, right? I've seen some crazy ass shit, right? Some like, you know, like some biblical looking, some like life and death shit, some like, you know, someone saved my life tonight, sugar bear, sugar bear, sugar bear. Well, like, no, hold on. That's why I pull out. Jack, dare I say, if it's the right one, don't pull out. I mean, dare I say. I mean, like, she's still, like, looming pretty large in my legend. She's like, you asked me about my ex. Like, it took me, like, fucking 20 years for her to become a regular person. I had to raise her and my son at the same time. You think I've got fucking mixed feelings about her? I do. I think the problem is like telling people, you know, saying something. Oh, Jack says he's like freaking, he's safe. He's like, my tyranny ends here. Safe. Jack, like honestly, like my brother has I think 9 kids or 8 kids. It's hard to keep up. I have 1, right? Uh, no, I just like have a control. Like I have a control factor. Okay, it's like this, right? If someone was actually like intellectually good enough to fucking like spar with me, it would be fun every day. Right? It was fun with her when it all happened. It was like, back and forth, boom, 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 boom. And then one day it was like, it was work, right? It's like here, right? Like on YouTube, right? One day this is going to feel like work for me. And the only thing that's going to keep everything going are all of you people, by the way. Googs, Jack, fucking Rob, all of you guys, like Inconspicuous Owl, Reddit, Carrie Crew, all of you guys will show back up, do fucking say something, hey, this and that. I'll throw you a couple bones here and there, like when I start making some sort of bonage. But the whole point is like, and that's money. Bones are money. I don't know if you're aware of that. But like the whole point is like, dude, I'm willing to fucking pay it back, to pay it forward and to pay it back. Because the hard part is like people always talk about paying shit forward, but like I seemingly work in reverse. Like I'm some Benjamin Button fucking brained ass dude, right? I always like see what everyone gave me every day of their life, and I pay it back. Because like honestly, if someone needs a new idea, maybe pay it back is something that's been around forever. Can I remind you of Australia, the midnight oil, and how can I sleep when the beds are burning? How can I sleep while the world keeps turning? Right? Rob, that's the point. That's the point of the world. It's designed to make us fucking work so we're so tired that the only thing we care about is the weekend. And that the only thing we can think about on the weekend is the weekend. You know? So look at ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Yeah. So the only thing we can think about. Mr. Numbers knows what's up. Also, like Midnight Oil and Men at Work are probably the 2 biggest Australian 1980s bands. So, and when I say biggest, I mean the biggest in Australia, not the biggest here. Like Men at Work had like a shit ton of hits here, and they're big here. But like Midnight Oil had 1 hit. Its beds are burning, but they have like Armistice Day. They got like a bunch of different fucking other hits in their country. Also, if you guys want a really good channel, I'll share one out. I'll share it out tonight before I go to bed. It's Todd in the Shadows. He's got about like I think 10 years of content. If you like one-hit wonders, shitty pop music and why it's shitty, that kind of stuff, that's my recommendation for people. It's hard to it's hard to recommend things. Maybe I'll do a video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a better idea. It'll get him a little exposure, and it'll make you guys understand, like, kind of where I, like, why do I not show my face? Because that guy is literally Todd in the Shadows, right? Mr. Numbers, I agree with that. I can, like, people have said, like, you look just like you did when you were a kid. And I was like, no, I literally have seen myself age every day, like, more and more. Yes, I exfoliate my skin. Yes, I have, like, scrubbing, like I scrub my face to get the blackheads off because I'm still apparently a fucking teenager here, right? It's like why, like someone was like, I went to the pharmacy today and Ciara, she's a pharmacy tech out there, and I was like, hey Ciara, and she was like, you shaved, it looks amazing. She smiled really big at me. I was like, well, thank you, I really appreciate that. If I don't shave like every once in a while, I will break out with like huge friggin' nasty freaking folliculitis. Well, no, Rob. I think the thing is that like people are like the thing that people see most isn't your age, right? They look in your eyes and they look at your attitude. They're like, it's like when people tell me like, "Well, I would think you're in your 30s." I'm like, "Dude, I'm 45, bro." Like when like literally a 26-year-old girl like walks up to you and you're like, "Wow, look at you," blah blah blah. Like you're shaved or whatever. By the way, that's not Ciara. I think she's in her 30s. Also, like, you know, like I'll put in the time and I'll notice every day, right? By the way, her name is spelled a certain way, and I said, "So your name's like Sierra?" And she was like, "No, it's Ciara, like actually." But no one, I just like I'm okay. Like people just call me Sierra, and I was like, "Okay, so like Ciara, like Tiara, right?" And I was like, and she was like, "Oh yeah," and it was like a nice interaction. Like, dude, I'm saying like pick up on the little things, right? Like you don't have to be a fucking what do you call it, a pickup artist to fucking get laid or just fall in love. You can just like fucking find the small things in your life, and even if it doesn't come to that, right? It's like I can see the potential when someone smiles at me. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe look into the world. Maybe all of us are fucking autistic assholes who are fucking way too fucking head up our own asses. Maybe that's the problem with men. As far as like ladies go, like ladies are like, "Ah, they're all autistic." I was like, well, you're all fucking anorexic or bulimic or pissy, or on your fucking period, or like. So like, here's the thing: is like if I like when I date, like I kind of get in sync with a girl, right? And then she's like pissy, and then like I'll leave her alone, and then like I'll get pissy, and I call it PMS, and like it used to go by Matt, so pissy Matt syndrome. And Matt is like a bad word in my brain because it's like the floor mat. It's what people wipe their fucking shoes on. That's why I don't go by it anymore. That's why I go by Ed. Uh, Also, it was a hard transition for a lot of people in my life to fucking just deal with that. Some of them still call me Matt. I don't blame them, but like why did I switch? Because like I respect my uncle. I miss my uncle. I was a pallbearer at his funeral. It's been fucking decades, and it still fucking feels like every fucking day it's happening all over again. And I'm like dare I say, feeling kind of echoes from the future. I guess at this point, because like I'm kind of dealing with that in reverse, like with my dad, and my mom. All right, hold on. Let me go check up on stuff. Hold on. Because you guys are like, I'm head tripping here, and you guys like, I got 8 people, 9 likes, dude. I'm riding nice and high here. Like, you guys are literally having way more existential ideas. Hold on. Age every damn day, Rob says. Stop being old and conspicuous, Al says. Mr. Numbers says, age is orbits around the sun. You can't slow or reverse the orbit. That's true. And I don't know why that's laughable. That's just true. Honestly, you should have just been like, you should have done one of these like thinking emojis. Uh, in the future, Mr. Numbers, I know you're very eloquent. Relax. Uh, yep, body can tell when you're getting old. My body has always been hurting since I was a kid, so I guess I've been like old level body, and my brain needs to stay like real young. Uh, Goog says, Mr. Numbers, technicalities exist. If you die, would you be 0 years in age? Uh, well, it's like that's the thing. Is like did all the kids who were aborted or all the little babies who were aborted are they like 0 years old? Right? No, they're negative certain months years. Like it's like we're talking about numbers. None of it matters. Okay, either your parents bought the ticket and they took you to the park. They bought it in advance, 9 months in advance. The parents bought the fucking ticket 9 months in advance. Whether it was both your parents who took you to the park and fucking brought you to this fucking place, and now you have to ride the roller coasters. You're here. Let's stop fucking arguing, okay? A baby born is a fucking life fucking saved, or potentially a fucking an asset for the class of billionaire assholes who are like The people that we see in the world aren't people. They're some other thing. Anyway. Sorry. Yeah, no, Jack. Actually, I got a buddy. Like, so he was actually born in Korea. Uh, his dad was stationed there with his wife, right? Can't you see that Robert is our future? 83 and 63 the way. Then maybe 67, don't forget 69. All right, I'm sorry, I just did a gigantically impassioned song. My bad. But yeah, no, like my buddy's like, yeah, actually, I'm this old. I'm technically this age on my birth certificate, but my American birth certificate says that I'm a year younger, and he was born in Korea. So, oh, Rob, you're so okay with it. Oh, that's okay. I'm never doing it again. Rob, you just died laughing tonight. Must have been something I said. I just licked my lips a little bit. Apparently he's Batman, yeah. All right. I'm done. I swear, I'm done. Cheers. Now sing it Arnold's accent. Okay, I'll do it. Hold on, I'll do it. No, do I, Mister, can we have our ball back? I wear my sunglasses at night, and Corey Hart is my best friend. I'm trying too hard. That's the problem. Like, you just gotta relax when you try. Okay, like, get to the chopper. Hello, Rob. It's very nice to meet you. Remember, I am in kindergarten cop. My partner gets so sick in it. Oh my god. Remember the movie where Danny DeVito is my brother? Shit, I just literally turned into like a Mexican. Like, although I did watch La Bamba the other day, so. Yeah, like, hey man, get to the chopper, all right, man? And check out these things from the cartoon studio, right? So, like, it's like, la 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 bamba. That would have been a hell of a casting choice right there. Anyway, okay. So before I go, I'm going to remind people that at one point, the coolest thing about my chat was that I would pull out Hulk hands. At one point, the coolest thing about like hanging out here was that I'd have Hulk hands. Now I'm building Lego sets. Okay. Hey Cass, how you doing? It's Mama Cass. You just get out of work? Cassie, you just get out of work? By the way, Cassie, thank you for putting the little heart on my shiz, okay? Also, I'm like, oh, you still at work, huh? Oh, you hadn't worked today? How'd you get a day like Friday off is the question. No, you at work. You taking a break? What you up to? You about to go to work? What are you up to? Ah, you packing up stuff. Oh. Well, you need to text me and be like, blah, blah, blah. Didn't you say you need to, like, move some stuff at some point to me? Yeah, I told you, like, if you need me, just, like, book me a couple days in advance or, like, 3 to 5 days in advance. Right? Yeah, you're moving in March. Yeah. You when I saw you at Walmart, well, we was talking about it. If you got, like, people to move stuff, I'll drive it. Like, a couple bucks for gas, I'll do it. I'll even like half and half you with gas. You know how much I care about you. How long I known you? Hey, chat. I seen her half naked once. She went swimming in my pool a couple times too. I got you. I just need my nephew. Cassie. What? No, like, okay, like, here's the thing. Cassie, like, you've known me since I was in my 20s. since I was rapping, right? Like I was a rapper back when I wore like baggy pants and like big old fucking hoodies and shit. And I always had like a giant beard or something. That's my point, right? Also, that like I used to have like a beard oil that I can't get anymore, and I'll find it eventually. But no, no. Hold on. She was my homegirl for baby mama. She's kind of like family around here. She loves my kid, right? Yeah, help me move boxes. I can't move boxes. I have a bad back, Cassie. He might be able to, but like I'm trying to avoid him having a bad back and trying to get him to lose a little bit of weight. Also, like I'm ripping out a deck. I'm ripping out a deck right now, and my son is not happy with the fact that he's got to go to work. Uh, can I drive legally? Al, I cannot drive legally right now because I am, I think, at the intoxication point of not being able to drive, which is why this and that. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Googs, yeah, you get it. No, these are light boxes, and your ass are gonna be driving. Cassie, I got like a phone, right? You just like text me or something. You drive the moving truck. Oh. Why can't... You know what? Never mind. I'll drive your moving truck. I've driven plenty of moving trucks. Was it U-Haul? Is it a 30-footer or 20-footer? You know how many trucks I've driven, y'all? By the way, if you get a chance, hey, 10 people and 10 likes. Everything evens out, huh? The whole point is like, I came here to build a Lego set. And inevitably, I try to go to sleep in one of these beds, but this bus is like moving like crazy, and all it does is move the beds are to the night bus. So, no, text me tomorrow, Cass. Not right now while I'm on stream. We like your. Everyone likes my lives. Why? Because I got a little tiny cat. Le Chat Orange. Le Chat Orange. Meow. Hello. He's also got a bowl of milk, and I'm not gonna shove that one into your face. But like, if you enjoyed all that pussy up in your face, because we love you, because you're the shit, because Kitty. By the way, Owl, there's the crotch. It's easy to find on most things. Right there. On that guy. My license is only spendable. I'm not paying fines and never driving related. So you're saying you ride a bike or walk? Googs, how have you not thought about a bike at this point? Honestly, that's a good question. Well, kitty crash win. Okay, here, kitty. Okay, you guys definitely you guys match the energy. Also, what you need to do is take a little bit of the energy that you don't match here on stream, store it up in yourself, battery your life, and then go out into the world. And then just be like, when you see something fucking weird, you be like, yo, bro, what the fuck, bro? Yo, man, dude, I've never Googled nothing that looks like that. What the fudge? No, I'm pretty sure there's fudge involved. And it's actual fudge. They're like, like really good fudge, like, like a really tasty fudge that was like, made by an artisan craft maker around the, like the turn of the century style fudge. Like you gotta slice it off, you gotta sit there, you gotta enjoy little bits of it over time because it's so rich. All right, anyway, sorry. Rob likes bikes. I drive, but my life is complicated. F off. Googs, your life is complicated? No, Cassie, like you have you have real status in my life. Like, okay, here's the idea, Cassie. I feel like we grew up together here in Podunk, Fucktown, dumb shit, fucking North Carolina. You was right here, and we was right here. We had the kind of same kind of deal going on, different kind of stories, different circumstances all day. But somehow we like, hey, no, I get it. Also, like, and I told you about friggin' my ex, Bab, Bap, I should say, her name is Bap now, by the way. Black African princess. No! Barbarian ass princess. But yeah, I think that's her fucking name in my brain when I say stuff. Like, it's Bap, okay? But, like, you know Bap personally. You know exactly, like, how rough it's been on me and everyone till she figured her shit out. And my point is, like, I never fucking blamed her for shit. I was the only one who was like, no, I get it. It's cool. I don't know why you fucking have a problem with me yakking on my shit, right? Because she'd always fucking attack me. She's like, you're trying to make me out to be the bad guy. I was like, Bap, there's no bad people in life. There's people with ideas and thoughts and beliefs and fucking feelings. That's all. Like, I mean, yeah, there might be evil people out there. I mean, I've seen Jeff Bezos. He definitely looks like he should be in a gigantic green mech suit with like a little egg thing fucking popping up and fighting Superman in the fucking old 1980s comics. My point that I'm trying to make is like, people down here where I live, where we keep machetes under the desk. How many machetes? I don't know. How many machetes do you think I have? Do I have one? Do I have two? Do I have three of them? You know I got three fucking machetes. I'm now going to juggle them with the sheets. No, I'm not doing that. I wish I could actually. I like sometimes, right? Sometimes, right? Like I wish I had the ability to be like the dopest juggler. The Adrian says I should be paid for this stuff. It's coming soon down the line. Also, that like the Adrian, you're a blue man. Owl, you're a blue man. When I start getting paid, I'll pay it back. I'm just saying, like, all of you fuckers who believed in me, if I ever get anything good off of this, I'm coming back for you. Definitely gonna make sure that you guys didn't fall into the pit. By the way, speaking of the pit of doom, you know, you wake up and you're like, what should I do? You look at your life and you're like, Goose. And you're like, drink 17 billion times. No, Goose. Honestly, I'm coming up on a cheers. It's my last cheers. And if you drank every bit of this with me and you were not 6 feet or below, you were probably definitely screwed over, fucked up, screwed up, slipped, script, and cross-faded, because if you've been keeping up, you've been doing this with me too, haven't you? By the way, no, it's coming. By the way, Cassie, how come you haven't gone to Proper Goods and gotten some shit yet? Did you go to Proper Goods to get some shit? Because, like, you should. Okay, Googs, I've drank several doubles. I've drank a little bit more. I even pre-stream always a little bit so I don't get too, like, messed up. You're broke right now. What does that mean? Cassie, just come by the house. I'll give you some shit. I'll give you, like, a bunch of nuggets. I don't give a shit. You want some fucking shit? Come by. You're broke. Come by. Come to the house. You know where I live. Also, I told you this when I saw you. I was like, you should just roll by the house. No, Daydream, you're not stuck at 1068. You need to put your voice out. You need to be like, hey, what's up, Daydream, right? Yeah, like, you need to say something. You be loud. Like, talk into the top of your phone and not into the bottom. And be like, I love everyone out there. Thank you for all the subscriberships and whatnot, right? Just throw it out there. Use a big, bold voice. Right, Daydream, what is the thing that makes this entertaining? Is that I'm boisterous. I'm pushing the moment. Like, I don't care if I make an inappropriate joke, because that's on other people to decide. Because for the most part, I'm fairly appropriate. Also, Daydream, if you learned anything from me after, 6 months of knowing me as a person here on this channel, right? You need to talk. When you do your videos, don't talk down here, talk up here. Because this microphone is what's actually picking up your voice. And if you can speak right here in the phone, be like, yo, I'm Adrian, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't been, here, I've got a day off, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to, leave you with that. Please subscribe. Also, Rob, have you gotten subscribers after you put subscribe next to the subscribe button? That's a good question. I'd actually really like an update on that because that's very relevant. Because like here's something that happened once. I put subscribe down right by the subscribe button frequently when I was doing it, and then one day I like accidentally forgot to cut it when I said subscribe and popped the subscribe up, and like I got like 20 subscribers after like the day and a half after that. Not really, maybe one. Well, that's the thing is like. That's the thing, right? I've only known Ed Baby a year. I've known you for 2 years, Goog. The first year I met you was I actually it was 20. It was 20. No, actually I've known you since 2018, 2019, 2019. Inconspicuous L. You mean like soft serve, like you're pumping soft serve out the back end, like chocolate, folks, popping it into cones and stuff. Owls don't have stool, y'all. Owls have like pellets, Lango pellets, and they have like what's called slip actually. Bird poop, that white shit that you see, them white shit's called slip. In certain ways, it's also called Revela or some shit. But I've always heard it's called slip. Slip is apparently lucky if you get slipped on your fucking shoulder. The fuck does that mean? Also, growing up in the South, you realize like names that you were taught your entire life. Well, people down here in the South, they don't use those same terms. But there's like a whole like underculture of people who's like, yeah, yeah, blah blah blah, yeah, and then someone walks into the bathroom and be like, yo, boy, not you mess with this toy. And they're like, what the fuck just happened to me, right? I literally just got attacked, right? Like, toy. I was like, what the fuck's a toy? That's a toy. He's pointing at the toilet. Like, dude, that's all my point, right? It still don't feel right. Ow, okay, hold on. Goog said something fucked up, right? Says I have beer shits at least twice a day when I'm at work. LOL. Alright. So, hold on, wait, Googs, those aren't beer shits. Like, beer shits? No, those are, like, excessive water shits, right? Like, I drank a lot of water once, and I'd get, like, 3 or 4 of them a day. That's not beer shits. Are you drinking beer all day? Because if it is, it's excessive water shits. If you're like, drink 10 beers, I'm a fucking magician, beer magician. I'm Merlin the beer master. Googs, relax, bro. Googs, I think your problem is you just haven't relaxed in fucking years, right? Like I've relaxed plenty of times in my life, okay? Like, I just, like, fucking stop. I sleep fucking 12, 14, 24 hours sometimes. I just need to fucking just shut down and fucking not deal with anything, right? Like, I also happen to be a cumulative sleeper, so easy for me to sleep a day away and then do, like, 10 amazing, incredible things the next day. People here can please subscribe. If anyone wants to subscribe to Daydream, he drops good videos. I like all of his videos when I see him. Also, Rob not posting so much to the channel as much, at least seemingly not popping in. So, if you have been posting every day, Daydream, I need you to tell me that you've been doing it. Yeah, Al had to say something. Mad props to you, my good friend. Well, hold on, wait. What did Al say? Shrooms. Well, here's the thing. If I could do shrooms every day, I'd probably go crazy. And also, yeah, most of us are, right? My best advice to Adrian is just like to act like me and don't give a fuck about his accent because I know you're hung up on it, Adrian. Adrian, you don't like the way your voice sounds when you're like saying stuff. Okay, so you need to fight that. Okay, and what did I tell people? Like I had stuttering issues when I was a kid. Okay, I went through a little coursing. Go watch The King's Speech. It's my favorite movie, I think, because it's the only reason I can actually do what I do in earnest. Because when I come here, like I have no filter, like or a minimal filter. Okay, that like if I'm here, I'm trying to give you as best like an impression of who I am as a person in real life. That I've been like people have accused me of beating the shit out of people, lighting people on fire, stabbing someone. The whole point, like fucking people that they like, fucking your girlfriend, fucking your boyfriend. No, I never did none of that, right? Like you can have all the stories you want. Like the problem is like I had to defend myself through a shit ton of fucking accusations, stupidity, dumbassery. Well, Cassie knows. Hold on, Cassie knows. Cassie, subscribe to Adrian Tool Reviews. Also, to Adrian Family. Adrian, post you post your family channel here too. People are gonna. I know you're trying to double up on it. Like I literally have a back end channel that I used to do. It's called Oak City Gamers. Tonight's video, if you look, you can actually see I'm on that account, and that's where I pay $12 a month for YouTube Premium. So, and also he's Jamaican, so it's cool. And you like Jamaican people. You also like people from all the. Oh, hey, Adrian, I've got one upstairs. I gotta send out to you. Here, Cassie. Hold on, Cass. Hold on, relax. Hold on. All right, tap on his name. Tap on his channel name in the chat here, and then it'll say go to channel. Also, when you talk again, you're a blue girl, the Blue Ladies of the Acolyte Society. Also, check out some of the artwork here. I got some art. Get the art. Hands. I like hands. I get handsy with the art. I also scrape the hands down. I need to find like this Rastafarian dude. I think he retired. I don't know where he's at. To Harder from Home Depot tomorrow. Anyway, so top fans tonight. Number one is Mr. Numbers. AKA Mr. Can I have me ball back? Mr. You want to visit Ballback Lee Temple? It's EDIE, and EDI is fine, I think. Is my lover, and they lie, Mickey. What? You're not a party Ninja Turtle. Honestly, Neil, I've known you for forever. Like now, it seems like you're a Ghostbuster in Ghostbusters 2. Everyone wants He-Man, but no one appreciates a Ghostbuster, eh? All right, so number 2 is Inconspicuous Owl. How is that a surprise? It is not. By the way, Cassie, you see you see that you're now a blue man group participant. Number 3 tonight is Googs. Apparently, Googs says that EDI is my friend, EDI is my lover, and they lie, Mickey, because he's the party Ninja Turtle. Like, I got it. Why am I not blue? We've discussed this before. Also, no, Al, there's no after party on Discord tonight. I'm actually late going to bed because I've been going to bed early. I've been waking up early, getting extra sleep. Because, the best day I have, right? What? Mickey? Anyway, Milky? Mikey? What? Mikey? Alright. I wake up in the morning, and I have to stretch my legs. I have to, like kind of work my back to a place. So like I wake up early, like 6 in the morning. I gotta pee and I gotta do like exercises for 10 minutes to get up and stand up and walk to the friggin' bathroom, because if I don't, I'll like fall against the friggin' wall and put a hole in it again, uh, or hit the door and break the door again. Yes. So anyway, number 4 is Rob 8363, and if anyone out there, a Cassie, excuse me, should subscribe to the Knifey people in here. You'd find really good gift ideas for the boys in your life who love knives from Rob 83-63. He's also Blue Man, and I watch a lot of his stuff. Like I want a lot of the knives that he owns, but like here's the thing about a knife. I'll explain it really quickly. A good utility knife is a good utility knife. A small utility knife is a small utility knife. I don't care if it's a perfect pair, but a good knife is a good knife. Also, these thumb studs from Amazon have been living very well in my life. I like. By the way, Rob, here. See that? Rob. Remember I told you back when? I was like, I couldn't get my finger in the hole there. I think I'm getting there. I think I can almost. There it is. I didn't even my thumb. No thumb work. Yeah, right. Okay, Rob. Yeah, we're done. Okay. All right, anyway. But number 5 is Cassie. You've always been living in my life. There's no number for people I know personally. Number 6 is Adrian Tools and Reviews, an old school member of the Hangout crowd. Number 7 is Diamonds 888888888. Diamonds in my chat. All right. So, what am I trying to sell? What am I trying to sell? Nothing. I actually just recommend things for the most part. So, wait, you guys are, what? Yeah, I don't sell anything. Like, I am the best salesman, but I only sell things I actually use, like Sprayway. Rob, Sprayway. By the way, that Sprayway video is really good, and no one friggin' watched it. Like, you see, that's the thing, right? It's like, YouTube is complicated. It's like, if you post something, you'll get the views. You'll get some views. You'll get any view. It doesn't make a difference if it's every view or no views. But by the way, Sprayway is probably the better product out of all the glass cleaners I've ever had. It's why I endorse it, essentially. Like, I don't have the money to fucking waste on new glass cleaners and stuff. Well, I mean, like, Rob, I guess here's the deal. Any of you people with them blue fucking faces on out there, just go ahead and share out that fucking video that didn't get no love. That Sprayway cleaner video is really good. Because what did I do? I was like, it was like it's ammonia free. I was like, and then I put the thing on the screen, says that stuff stinks, right? Little laughy face, right? I'm trying to get like honed up and like always do right on the editing, but like it's hard to criticize myself sometimes, okay? Because I've learned not to anymore. So I used to do it in Oak City Gamers videos where like the editor was this guy named Ebenezer or whatever. Yeah, the predecessor to Ed was Eb, right? The one who said whatever the fuck he wanted. Like, you guys are idiots, that kind of thing, right? Editing socks? Dude, I should edit all of my socks, man. I should audit all of my socks. You see what they owe me. So, Rob. Okay, hold on, wait. You have the phone, you go, boop. Hit the button. You have the phone, right? And you go, boop. You can edit without having to use an editing suite. I don't know if you know that. You can edit with the actual record button. I think it would be a better idea for you. No, I'm saying it would be a better idea for you to edit with the actual record button. Just like if you want to do a flip out, boom, right? Like you were trying to do the shot to the hot, boom, right? Which I appreciate, by the way. It's I really, actually, it was my favorite thing you've ever done. I think, honestly, today, and you'll impress me again, because now that you're thinking about it, it's hard to ignore, isn't it? Editing does suck, but like if you can do it in the moment, because I'm gonna tell you right now, 90% of the videos I do, I have in my brain, and I'm like, boom, hey, check out this thing, 15-second movie, right? Check out this fucking movie, you know? Googs. Stop trying to be like. No, stop trying to be like the guy who doesn't care. Start caring a little bit more and start like editing a little bit and pop a little like 15-seconder. Use my videos as a template. All you to be like, hey, what's up? Here's the thing. Relevant information. Fucking A. Subscribe. That's all you gotta do. That's literally, or even like you can even do like I've done these a couple times. Like, hey, check out this thing. This thing's stupid. Irrelevant information. This is dumb. Holy crap. More irrelevant shit. Yeah. Okay. Subscribe. Like that. Like no. Like Googs. I think your problem is like when I met you, you were an epiphany to me, right? Because you're outrageous, but you need to edit yourself, and like I learned everything I do on my channel kind of from you in some ways. Your problem is like you're not willing to like let the world fucking exist, and you just be like, hey man, stop the camera, start the camera. This shit's crazy. Start the camera. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Gooch, you're not the problem in the world. I think the problem in the world is like everyone's fucking ADHD like a mofo. I just figured out a way to kind of format it the right way. And if you want to steal the format, by the way, you can steal a format. Honestly, you just be like this, like, you know, like I've been playing with the format, right? It's like when I hit, like, it was like subscribe, it's like, yeah, do that thing. It says subscribe. So, why can't we all get along? You gonna wipe my ass. Inconspicuous owl. You mean you gotta regurgitate all the bones and then you gotta poop while flying over a Porsche? Rob, why can't you just get it? Googs. Okay. I'm about to go walk away for a second to go take a gigantic urination. It's going to take more than a second. And you're accusing this guy of TMI while you're pouring your heart out on the street. I got you. Your heart is poured out, and you're like, too much info. You're right back. I know, I hear you guys all yelling. If I could invent one thing before I died, it would be like a small commode that goes on the side of the wall next to the toilet, so the dude would just like be like, wait, what? What's going on? Yeah, exactly. Everyone yelling down here. TMI. Everyone TMI. Everyone's TMIing down here. Okay, hold on. Rob is the only one who's abstaining, which I believe. I understand that. I get that all day. Now everyone's TMI. By the way, this is the internet. I don't know if you've fucking noticed that Like if I go live and a bunch of people show up and they're kind of crazy and awesome, that's kind of what I like. I think I've fervently got the right group of people hanging out down here. Literally, Rob yelling, "I am Batman!" Like imagine it. Imagine this, right? Okay, hold on, wait, hold on. Imagine this conversation, right? And you're just hearing it from the outside, and it's like, hold on, it's like, you know, I need to make some damn thumbnails. I like my style, and other people seem to like it too. Hi. I don't know anything. This my world. I pretty much show my truth, right? Why can't we all just get along? I gotta wipe my ass. TMI, Al, LOL. Al, Al, what the hell? Are you shitting again? Goes, I'm gonna call damn Al TMI from now on. Rob's like, damn. Nah, this is my first time today. With an X and a D, which is a smiley face, which means that you're like trying to be older than you actually are, you fucking young ass fucking buck. Rob all like, damn L. And like, Ink and Spickers all like, that was quick. Then Rob's like, I am Batman. And then Goog's like, fuck the internet. And then Al's like, I am the Scat Man. Jeez Louise, like, imagine that. That's the whole point, dude. Like, if you guys aren't enjoying every moment of my fucking existence while I'm here, I at least am. But Rob says, that's so funny shit, I can't breathe. I'm wrong. I'm clutching my pearls a little bit too. Look, you guys can just realize, okay? Like, sometimes just letting go of it all and just being like, dude, why is Angel Soft the like shit on your ass? So Angel Soft is terrible. So is Charmin. You need to buy Scott towel. Sorry if that was wet wipes. No, I don't do wet wipes. I have what's it called? A Bidit. Is it called a Bidit? Right? It's a Bidit, right? And what happens is like it's got a strong stream of water that blasts all the crappiness off of my butthole with a slightly warm. You got to put a 9-volt battery in there every 3 months. Anyway, with a slightly warm kind of water, and then when it's all done and said, you just kind of like whoop whoop with like 2 or 3 pieces of paper. It's really nice. It's called a bidet, right? Is that what they call it? Right? No, it's a French thing. It's called a bidet. Sometimes there's a whole different fucking seat for it. Also, like, bidet, wipe, dry. Honestly, like, here's what I do. I do a bidet. I do a stream, wipe, drop, stream, wipe, drop, with like a couple pieces, and then I just stream it for a little bit, and then I kind of dab it with the last 2 pieces. Also, like a bidet costs $12 to $15, and it takes 5 minutes to install. If you guys don't have the ability to put that in with the seat lifter thing or whatever that goes into your like particular model of toilet, or the toilet seat or whatever that comes with it, all I'm saying, if you guys can't put that in, although I get it, sometimes I'm lazy. Also, I remember living for 16 months with like a toilet that was like so like, you know how you have a round toilet, right? Right, you have round ones, they're like roundish. They're not round, they're roundish, right? And then you have like elongated. And I don't like sitting on tall toilets because like I got to squat a little bit. And then so I bought a toilet. It was like $200. I had to special order it, a regular toilet height, everyone's toilet, right? And I frequently use handicap toilets because they are like the industrial ones are great, but the ones that they sell as like chair height, I fucking hate chair height toilets. I can never get a good poop on it. So I have a standard height in my bathroom, and I paid extra for it, right? Googs pisses into bottles, and then he what he does is he'll take it and piss in the cup and dump it down the sink, or he'll shove it on. He'll take a shower in it. No, he didn't. He was not taking a shower. I thought it said shower. It says down. It says down. Sorry, I thought that said showered. I can see S, and then shit. I used to yeah. So, okay. What I'm saying is, okay. Toilets are very personal in my brain. Shit is very unpersonal in my brain. Because I read this little book called Everybody Poops. Yeah, I'm a little proud that I've read that whole book. I've read it several times. I actually revisited it a few times here and there throughout my adulthood. But only because I had a kid. Cheers. By the way, Rob, if you and me ain't both waiting for the film adaptation of Everybody Poops, I mean, why does anyone even spend time watching Baby's Day Out anymore? I mean, why do we even have matching knives? Why do we even have those? Right? I got 2 knives, one for each of you. And then someone shoots me because I brought 2 knives to a gunfight. Tell my mama I farted before I died and shat my pants. No, so the funny story is like, when I was a kid, I was really into knives, okay? And I used to throw knives. I used to own a whole set of throwing knives. I actually need to buy some throwing knives. I just don't have the money for them right now. Get back into that. Anyway, I remember one time a friend of mine was like, I pulled out a knife, and they were like, motherfucker, if I pulled out a gun, and I was like, phoom, and I threw it past his face, and he was like, motherfucker, what the fuck? I was like, pull out your gun, I got another fucking knife right now. And he was like, I understand. Also, he threw knives too. He just throws like bigger knives than me. He threw, what do you call them? Cleavers? Yeah. Or axes? He threw axes. There, yeah, axes. Knives are good knives out there. Oh, dude, knife are good knives out there. Knife are good knives out there. Rob, what? Knife are good knives out there. Like, what? Out THERE or THIER? There is like there's. What, Rob? Rob, I know you from down county. Okay, it's okay. I'm just saying, knife are good knives out there. I love you, but you gotta help me out here. Goog says I have disposable knives. I have disposable knives too, Googs. If they had these in prison, there would be no one left. Trying to get rid of some homeless people. Al. Rob's not. I didn't say Rob was drunk. And my stomach's hurting, laughing my ass off. It was fun because I was doing funny voices, Also, if I had a puppet, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going? I'm a puppet of some sort. I'm sorry, I just look like the skeleton of a puppet right now. This is exactly what a puppet skeleton would look like. You know, this exactly is what a puppet skeleton would look like. Hold on, I got a little skin. Hello, I acquired some weird skin. Yes, I did steal it off of what's her name? Basic Editions. Basic bitch editions. It's like Gooks, no one wants you to be homeless, bro. We all want you to have a home, bro. Right? And I live in a permanent structure. I'd let you stay here for a little bit, or at least in the permanent structure in the backyard, while you're installing and being my indentured servitude. No, I'm fucking with you. No, listen, we're not doing slave talk today. Slave talk. Slave talk. Is this a puppet? Me Hulk. Me kind of puppetish. Oh, you can see big gaps in me hand. Also, if anyone out there ever wants to just build something that's going to be the perfect paddle, the perfect kind of beat the crap out of someone thing, put a little hook here, and then you go like whack, whack, whack. Wait, Goose, is this too much information? Like, this is literally like a fake wooden sword. You can like, it's a sword. Bang, bang, bang. And then you can literally hold it in your hand and just, you can literally like, bwah, 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 I'm poking your eyeball. Rob is Batman. Also, I am not just drunk, but I'm also baked. But I'm not fried. Hold on, wait, hold on. It does say, let's say barbecue. That's good. You know, I'm just saying. I've been eating these for years. And people are always like, man, these taste like shit. Or like, whatever, man. You know? I'll be real. Here's the deal about potato chips, okay? You know what always bugged me is like you'd like grab the potato chips out and you'd have like that fuck, right? And you go wash your hands, right? And every time you wash your hands, until you wash them with Dawn, you'd have that like what? Right? Googs, we've discovered or we've talked about this before. Well, call me later. I sent my phone number to you on Discord, you jackass. Goose, you don't piss anyone off more than me. By the way, we've discussed this. This is why you don't have a Blue Man Group fucking status anymore, Goose, because you piss everyone off and you piss off the world. And I piss you off, you piss me off, everyone's fucking pissed. By the way, I got the leeway after these few chips. Maybe tonight I might get a little more pissed. Yeah? Somehow they all just rhymed. Holy shit. Cheers, bitch. Bitches! What's up, bitches? What's up, bitches? If you were ever wondering where I was made, I was made in USA, Japan. No, in USA. Sorry. No, serious. Cheers. And on that note, Rob, I don't know why you don't watch my stream without like a poise pad up in your underpants, bro. By the way, you guys want to know how I get through the little squirty bits of my stream? Poise pads, bitches. No, actually, here's how I do it. I do the folded towel. I do like this. By the way, you cut them in half. Well, actually, twice as long. That's a hole, but it's a concentrated whole towel. You see, and you go this, and you go this, and you put that right on top of it, and it's very absorbent. And lasts about maybe 4 hours. Run around, screwing things, yelling, screaming. You know, hey, I gotta take a piss. I gotta wait. I gotta fucking finish this job. Man, I'm gonna get electrocuted. Oh shit, I just got electrocuted. Ah, right. That kind of deal. Trust me when I tell you. Why did I quit being an electrician after 16 months? Or 6? Or actually, I was best to say, like, I was ready to quit after 8, but 16 is the longest I went on electrical. Is because, like, the guys would, like, send you to do something, and they'd sit there, and they'd wait for your, like, little, like, radio call, right? And then they'd be like, are you ready? Psh, yeah, okay. Psh, we test it, and they were like, it's dead? It's dead. Yeah, cool. And then they'd be like, wait a second, like, wait, like a minute and a half. And then they go like, click, 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 click. And then you would get like, fuck, fuck, ah! And all you'd hear after that is like someone going, and then you hear the, like everyone in the fucking whole house. A new build, no walls. All the people I ever met working were sadistic shitheads for some reason. I did meet some really cool people here and there, and none of them do the job that those assholes do. Because they're like gatekeeping. Honestly, the best electrician I've ever met is probably Sparky Struggles. Sparky Struggles is like, I think he's got a particular religious attitude to the world, which I'm alright with it. Honestly, like, whenever he counters me with stuff, he's like, oh, check out this book. I was like, oh, I read this when I was a kid. Rob, no, hold on, Rob. Like, the worst part is all the assholes are in, like, management positions. They tell you to go do something, right? And then they, like, drip dry you. And they treat you like this, like, well, I wasn't treated like this, but, like, I was told that I should treat people like this. It's fucked up. Googs, that's not weird plumbing, that's everybody. Right? Some people like 1-2 at the same time, but some people are like 1-2, like the double punch combination when they go. Right? Like sometimes it's like sometimes like holy crap. This is stuff they don't want to do. Rob, I think the problem is like, it's not that. It's that they're willing to torture you because someone in their life fucking tortured them because they were a miserable fuck, even though they had pretty much all the opportunities in the world and they had like a house and like, you know, wife, 4 children, and then their apprentice got all the fucking shit bagging, whatever. And these apprentices, now that they're electricians, can barely afford any of that shit. Because America is for rich fucking fucks. It's like, I was really talking to Joel the other day, right? And he was like, and his dad's like conservative. My dad's like, he's like what I call a New York conservative liberal. New York people are very interesting. If you get into the country, they're very fiscally conservative. Share, like, save money, share when you need to, like, you know, food bank, fucking giving, caring. And then very liberal about, like, crazy person walks into town, you know, a nun, like a Jew, and like, you know, Hitler walks into a bar. Those were all fucking funny ideas at some point in his life. And although I gotta say that last joke would be a good joke, I need to craft that joke out a little bit. But no, like, no, it's like religion doesn't mean anything anymore. Okay, it means a lot to people. Like my religion, my personal religion, doesn't conform to anything that makes any sense to anyone. It's like this, right? You say spray and pray? Spray and pray is the way? What?
Spray. Oh no. Okay. Sit and pray. Okay. Well, now hold on, Al. Are you and Sparky talking? You should talk to Sparky a little, dude. He's got that like whole like namaste, fucking hippie shit, right? No, time to slap a bitch. No, hold on. Okay, Rob. Tonight's mission is to. I want you to make a 30-second video, Rob. I want you to be like, wow, 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 smack my bitch up, and just like more and more knives. Every flip you can possibly do. Do it every personal time. Do it personally. If you fuck up, hit the little reverse, the little swingy back button, and just go back. Smack My Bitch Up by fucking Prodigy. By the way, you love that song. I love that song. Don't act like you don't, dude. You and me have such like aligned musical tastes. Honestly, the thing that kills me a little bit is you're not willing to go listen to Bitches Brew. Like as performed by Miles Davis. Prodigy is amazing. Also, like the story of Prodigy, damn it, Prodigy is it's like a British underground like heroic story. Also, a lot of those dudes were like the lead singer like did a lot of heroin and shit. He was like fucked up. I think Smack My Bitch Up was like about him and how he hated himself so much and how he pushed himself to like act like he was hard or something. The Prodigy, Smack My Bitch Up. Here, Rob. What? What? Rob. It's a famous album. Also, why is there cheese on my fucking cheese on everything? Apparently, I've been eating a lot of cheese, y'all. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, the lay of the land or the fat of the land. Sorry, the fat of the land. It's integral to my existence, y'all. I love almost every song on this album. Yeah. The video won like like video awards and shit. So I've got 6 replies to people, and it's all Rob. I think we need to set the record straight. I'm the Joker. You're the Batman. For the record, I'm glad that you loved it. Also, where do you get those wonderful toys, Rob? There's been like 5 distinct Batmans I can think of. Technically, the Batman of our universe in DC canon could indeed be Rob 83-63. That's a true statement. Like, no one's actually written a comic book to define our existence in the DC universe, so. Just remember, Santa Claus is like, think you're the Joker. LOL. Heart emoji. Stab. Hold on. Knife. Knife. No, not milk knife. Knife. Heart, stab, laugh. Yes, I am the Joker. I'm also a smoker and I'm a midnight toker. Steve Miller. Oh shit. Steve Miller Band and Steve Miller of Steve Miller Band. And Rob, I think that's the whole point of Joker and the Batman. We're both the same thing. Indeed. Indeed, we are all or none. We both exist in this thing. Also, like Rob, I know it's It's thinking time. It's think in time. Because we think in time. And thank you for being here, and think you are awesome. So think also that think and thinking and think is something on my desk. Always think. Don't be a dumbass. Think before you speak. 4 laughy emojis is your think you a joker. Or think you joker. No live tonight is something that you posted on my channel. What? You said we were all broke. Fuck it. You said no live tonight? Laughy emoji. No. Okay. This is something that Rob posted tonight on my channel on a video. What video? Lego. This is from earlier today. You guys haven't even. No one's even like commented on my current video that's out, right? Where is it? Oh, there it is. 15-sec movie rec. No comments. 1 like. Pops approved. Rest in peace, Chadwick. Also, I said something about freaking Josh Gad doing freaking like Spaceballs, right? No, I'm excited for that idea, right? Like Josh Gad, okay, is like the driving force behind some of the best dramas of our time. Also, he's like a good like switch community, like comedian. He can comedy, he can like drama, all that. And of course, Rob walked away from the stream to say to love my shit. I don't like Josh. You don't like Josh Gad? I think he's a good actor. Like, okay, hold on. Josh Gad is good as Steve Jobs in Jobs. He actually kind of upstages Ashton Kutcher in that movie a touch. I think honestly, like Ashton Kutcher he's embodying. He's like, so when you've got someone who's method and you got someone who's like, you know, kind of like essence of the character working together, it does work really well. Also, Jobs is like probably one I should recommend to people. Jobs is a good one, and Steve Jobs, the Michael Fassbender version is. They're 2 different movies. They're very different in many ways. Like sometimes when you make a fucking story about like this and that, right? What? Who's the brokest? Let's start a contest. Googs. Literally, okay, no, hold on, Googs. Here is a tray. This is like a beginner tray. Bills, change. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, $50. This is an old container. Been around for a long time. But my point is like, used to garage sales. This is what this is for. Also, that you could do jewelry in this. By the way, this is like a slightly newer version than the one I remember. But like essentially, this was like a cash drawer when I was like selling lemonade back in the day, in the 80s. The thing I'm trying to say is like, life had a physical contact, right? Life is not about ideas, it's about living. What the hell? I used laugh? What? Nope, you're not playing that one. What? Okay, listen. Life ain't easy. No, life is easy. Actually, Rob, here's the thing I've realized. Life is very easy. Okay, life is incredibly easy. Click, you ever seen that movie Click? You can hit autopilot and just like zone out through every day of your life, and it can be easy. Life is tough. Life isn't suffering either. Life is pain. Life is like occasionally hurting. It's suffering here and there, but it's not always suffering. It's happy moments. It's coming. It's smoking a cig. It's having some mushrooms. It's smoking a fucking joint with your friends. it's like laughing over a few beers with your buddies. It's not suffering, Al. I know that you were like, you're sitting here like in judgment over things, Al, because owls do that, by the way. Googs, give me the $20. And drugs is not life, dude. But like people act like it is, and people can't live until they release their inhibitions by, working through small things here and there with people that they love. Also, that if this channel seemingly is something popular, it's because I never want this to be a catharsis of my existence. I'd rather just like celebrate the fact that I have friends who show up, like Owl and Rob and Googs and fucking everyone. Jack Osley, freaking David, freaking the UK Acolyte, Rich. You guys forget sometimes that I've been here long enough to know that if you're here for me, I'm gonna remember it. That I can't not remember things. That the problem I have the most in my life, my biggest issue is that I remember every goddamn day of my life. And I don't mix any of them. I just delete some of the files and put it into the downward stuff, like where I just like spent the whole day like drinking and not talking or pushing or asking anyone for anything. I literally got in a fight with my son yesterday. Inconspicuous Owl. I would rather like they're trying their best not to, okay? But I'd also tell you that like when the Lord of the Flies is asked to remove files of flies, what happens? They push the files down. Also, no one really wants to know the truth. And when we know the truth, and we already know the truth, that the richest, most hoarderiest, fucking afraid people, the most scared people in our world are the people who have all of our resources and they've stuffed it all up into their fucking asshole and they've decided that we're going to fucking kill ourselves before we kill them. Fucking A. Just remember, I'm coping. I'm working. I'm coping. I'm also doing all of it all at the same time, and I'm trying to give everyone the perfect message. Which is, when you can, don't have to do it all day, don't have to be a fucking lush, don't have to be an alcoholic, okay? I would consider myself a binge drinker. When I'm here, a cheer. Or should I say cheers to a crazy owl who's like, who has my chair? Stop saying chairs, owl. Bugs me. Stop it. It's too late now. He said it. We double check top fans. Owl apparently is number 1 now because it's not a competition. We're all here hanging. Googs is number 2. Googs, you should just turn this off on my channel. Mr. Numbers is 5 or 3. Mr. Numbers is S with a 5, and he's number 3. Rob, Jack's back. Jackety Jack is back. 6 is Cassie, and 7 is to Adrian. Listen, we'll leave you with this idea. If you're making anything, you're doing something. Even if it's fixing someone's holes in people's walls, even if it's like giving a fuck about someone, even if you can't, if you're disability and messed up, dealing with that right now. The only thing everyone leaves behind in this world is oh wow, hold on. It's copious amounts of poop and poopy. Now if Al is getting me before I'm saying it. The world is made of shit. We shit into the soil, it becomes more soil because it gets mixed into the soil. Birds shit in soil, cats shit in soil, they bury it every time they do it. This world, for all intents and purposes, is shit. Now, if you have a foundation of everything is shit, and you think you are shit, then you're wrong. You're more than this world. You're something that lives on top of all the shit beneath you. So I want you guys to remember something. You're walking around every day, sidewalks, driving cars, you're driving over every dead person that's ever existed for about 1 million years, or 10,000 years, or everything that's ever been anything here for 1 million years. Rob says he took a good shit earlier today. Like, everyone takes a good shit early in the day if they're doing it right. Because, like, what I'm saying is don't eat before you go to bed. Maybe have a couple of drinks, and maybe have a little bit of, like, Sunny Delight or something. I don't know. But you have a choice in the world. You can make the world of it what you want, or you can do the world. You can let the world make you what it wants. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm no fucking slave. I'm an independent ass motherfucker. And when people tell me to do the research, I have usually done the research. I wasn't awake to shit earlier. No, I literally, dude, sometimes I'm not even awake when I shit. Also, like, a lot of people in the country right now give the middle finger to people they don't believe in, but I believe in everyone. I think the problem is that's what's missing in our world. You stop thinking about ideologies. Rob, are you conservative or do you give a fuck? Because that seems to be the fucking two ideas. And when you start giving a fuck, it means you gotta, like, still be okay with, like, being conservative and fucking everybody you can possibly. I grew up in the South, right? Like, I literally grew up with dudes who were like, yeah, man, poor people, fuck them. And I'm like, what? I grew up with the Bible, y'all. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. How Christian shit is some fucking fucked up shit. No, Rob, we know, Rob, I know this. Like, dude, you want everything to be good. Right? I'm not even like a new school anything. I'm like an old school fucking progressive, right? And I'm gonna be real, okay? I grew up understanding very well the politics of the time, okay? That, like, people were suffering. Everything was fucked up. The Great Depression had just happened. And when Mr. John D. Rockefeller fucking understood that, like, maybe he should give up a little bit of his fucking amassed wealth to save the country, right? And that he got home slice fucking, what's his name, the train bearing guy. Like, he was like, dude, why are we sitting here with everything and no one's happy and everyone fucking hates us? And now we have the same thing in our country, in my opinion, where, like, it's like a neoconservative is what they call, right? New conservative shit, right? No, Rob, down here. Googs, down here, everybody, down here, it's the world I live in. Like, I am not conservative nor like liberal. I'm actually progressive, but I also understand that progressive means like picking the good things out of like conservative, like keep some things the same, keep like things that need to change, like change those things, like liberal, conservative. Ideas are ideas. I don't like labels for them. I think the problem is like the world wants to put, and this is the problem with humans. They want to put everything into a perfect physiology. Hey, everything is absolute, or everything is like chaos. I think it's fucking dumb. I think everything in life, like politicians, are fucking the worst people in the world. Why? Because they're not here to serve you. They're here to serve fucking money and power. And that we dealt with this as Americans at one point. Now we're dealing with it again. What? Hold on. 100 years later, 1920, 2020. Just remember this, fucking people. Get educated. Understand where I'm coming from. I'm not coming from a fucking political standpoint. I'm saying that I understand that fucking history repeats itself because it's just a little case of history repeating. By the way, Propellerhead, y'all, check him out. With guest stars, Propellerhead with guest. I can't remember the guest name. She's a great voice. History repeating, a great song. Anyway, you grew up in Charlotte? What? Al, you needed to talk if you grew up in Charlotte. Also, like, I'm done with this whole fucking political talk, okay? Like, I'm gonna show up every night. For nights and nights. So, okay, Al, hold on, wait. Did you grow up in Charlotte? Did you grow up in fucking, Rose Heights? Did you grow up in fucking Camden Village? Did you grow up in any of those middle ground fucking shitbagging? But oh no, Rob, this is the thing. It's like here's the thing that I really need to fucking give you a little lesson on is you're traditional Republican. You're actually not a traditional Republican. You're a traditional new partier. It's a hard way to explain that. Is that like growing up, at one point, all the Republicans in my life was like FDR, fucking FDR, right? And then one day everyone was like Reagan, and I was like, what? And then like, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of truth right now. If Ronald Reagan was running for president right now, no one in the Republican Party would fucking vote for that asshole for a fucking dog catcher for a county. You get like what I'm saying? Like the radicalization of beliefs, the fact that we have like all that fucking like insane fucking shit on our shit. Like, hey, Trump's at war with Minnesota. Who the fuck is upset with Minnesota? No one's ever fucking worried about Minnesota, right? It's a bunch of fucking like dumb hippies. Also, I hate hippies as much as any other conservative. Okay. They stink. They smell like patchouli. Also, patchouli kind of smells good on a girl, right? Like trust me, with like dreads, like, and yeah, wow, it's way conflicted. No one needs to fucking explain their existence, okay? Right? I just want peace and to be left alone. Rob, I'm not gonna leave you alone until you fucking die. Also, Minnesota is full of fraud. Well, Diamonds, if I was going to start fraud somewhere, I would probably start in the place that no one's fucking looking. I don't know. Off the banks of the Minnetonka River. By the way, Prince is one of my heroes in life. Okay? Prince literally couldn't get a good record deal for like I think 15, 20 years of his life. So he met up with a guy, this and that, and they made a movie. It's called Purple Rain. And it's been like pushed down every day. And the reason why it's so good is because everyone, the underground, everyone fucking embraced it because it's a great fucking movie. No, Rob, Prince literally spent his entire days, every day, trying to get out of the Prince mentality, right? Also, Rob, if I was ever going to start my music career with a cover, it would be a country music cover of Purple Rain. Don't fucking hate me. Like, like, or even When Doves Cry. Maybe I'm just like my mama. Maybe I'm just like my daddy, too cold. Come on, right? Guys, by the way, if I had money, I would already have fucking done this, like an entire fucking country album of just Prince songs. Purple Rain is the shit. Michael Jackson is like, let's be real, he was cauterized, cut, and like, fucking chemically fucking turned into a fucking eunuch when he was a kid. That's one of his best stuff. No, Purple Rain, and also like every album, every song that Prince ever written. So one of my favorite Prince songs is like Nothing Compares to You, right? I want to fall in love like that shit, right? Like there's only one person in your life. Nothing compares to you, right? And then like here's Sinead O'Connor, like that's your song, right? I'm Prince. Take that song. That's you. You already did it. Also, like, imagine, like, hold on. Let's look back, okay, real quick. Let's look back. There's a cadre of disgusting, sick pedophiles in the government, uh, and in the music industry, and then there's a small cadre of people who are working within the system because they were victimized and busted up and messed up, right? Everyone knew. Prince knew. Prince knew he was victimized. Prince knew he was like every dollar he made, right? Someone else made fucking 30 or 40. And the whole point is I like this movie called Back to School. It's got Rodney Dangerfield, and Rodney Dangerfield plays like the sick shithead who hangs out with like the young girls or whatever, and he's like the life of the party. Like, imagine the world, okay? Also, like, I know Rodney Dangerfield wasn't probably the problem. He was like, that dude, if you look at that guy, he looked like he was like fucking dying fucking every day of his life. And honestly, if you think about it like that, right? Rodney Dangerfield probably dying every day of like liver failure or cancer or fucking some 1970s to 1980s fucking weird fucked up disease. And he's like, I get no respect at all. My wife, take her. Like that shit, right? And like the guy's dying inside and outside, and the only thing he can do is make jokes. Diamonds. Well, hold on. Prince Carter said it was Mike. Not everyone. No, hold on. Okay, here's a question. Why do you think Michael Jackson had like quote unquote controversy? Right? Was Michael Jackson trying to relive his youth every day of his life because he basically couldn't like fucking essentially fucking have the anything downstairs to fucking, he was apparently chemically castrated, right? Which in court documents is apparently actually fucking true. That fucking Joe Jackson fucking chemically castrated that guy. And like every day. So here's another thing. That vitiligo is apparently a result of bleaching and this stuff, right? So all I'm saying is like the sins of the father, the sins of the child. No, he said yes, his father. Well, Joe Jackson essentially did it. He did it chemically, right? He did it like with chemicals. He did like bleach and rubbing alcohol and like a couple of other things. And I think he also had him like there was like a drink he took every day that chemically castrated him, right? That like guilty ass fucking haters, like self haters, like who are like serial killers ask for that shit, like that kind of thing. to music rap. So I'm not even gonna talk on rabbis and music and like fucking. I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? There's plenty of Jews in the industry, but there's also plenty of friggin' Christians. There's plenty of idealists. There's plenty of Zionists out there. I think my pure physiology, my pure psychology of the world is I'm alive. That's a miracle. I don't need to understand everything before I die. Diamonds. Okay, diamonds, you're so fucking hard and so fucking, reflective and refractive and right? What, are you gonna be like, you can't be a Christian and a Zionist? You can't be anything. You like honestly, nowadays you can't be anything. You shouldn't be anything. You should be yourself. Diamond. Okay, why are you diamonds? Because you're a diamond. You've already been cut by the world, right? I think your problem is you're like reflecting upon yourself and thinking it's the world. You don't trust anything. I don't trust anything either. You shouldn't trust much. Right? Maybe be Batman. Oh shit. Rob, stop saying stuff when I'm saying it. Hey Kai, how you doing? Kai, you doing all right? Holy crap. I'm sorry, we're on some really hardcore like roll right now. Like I don't know how it got into serious territory here. But like I try to keep it light. I still try to make it like jokey and fun. But I'm glad to see you, Kai. By the way, you're doing good. You're doing way better now that you're part of the people who are here. Because I'm probably going to take a week off from streaming videos, maybe. I don't know. I need to stop doing this so much and just get some shit done in my life. So if it happens abruptly, just know that I'm alive. If someone's like, yo, blah, 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 yak, he fucking S-U-F Satan side his whatever, right? No, I have a lot to live for. You guys make my life a lot better. Kai, Googs, fucking Googs, you don't believe in God, but you believe in me. I've talked to you, you believe in me. Don't be a dumbass. Go way out. Be an awesome person. Also, you are very smart, Googs. Your problem is you don't want to tell people you are. So, cheers. The perfect amount of fumble. Life's not a game. All right, I got 8 people in 10. Well, it says 8 here. It says 8 here. Here, hold on. It says 8-9 here on my stream, but it says 8-10 here, right? So, look. I know that this can't last forever. If today was my chance to talk to you about a giant purple bus from a Harry Potter movie and a Lego set from 2004 called The Night Bus from Prisoner of Azkaban or whatever the movie is. Just know I'm going to sleep well because I've learned what numbers mean here and you guys made my night. Everyone here, ask me stuff, do this, do that. I don't ask much. But Owl, Diamonds, Googs. Diamonds, the purple Legos are super dope. Yeah, look at them. How often do you see purple ones? Also, how often do you see a purple minifigure? How often do you see a shrunken head that talks on the Lego? Very rare pieces, by the way. but alas, I have more coming. Please, just if you're subscribed, make sure you got the bell. I don't know if it still exists anymore. It was like suspended for a bit. But life is what you make of it. If you make life what you make of it, you'll be fine. But if you let life decide shit for you, you let people become your master, it's all over. Be amazing, be good, be awesome. I love you. Everyone in the whole chat tonight has been a top fan. Everyone number one. I'll catch you tomorrow, maybe the next day. Who knows, right? I gotta cook dinner tomorrow. I got a bunch of shit. I'll throw out a video or two. I'll figure one out.